incoming. Weapons ready. Command is ours. Maintain pressure. Allied UAV overhead.
Throwing grenade!
Enemy at the cargo containers.
Allied UAV overhead.
Enemy at the back alley. Enemy at the forklift.
Just make sure the bottom of the dough is like cut through the middle, and then just check the dough. Make sure that the dough is all the way cooked. Otherwise, it'll be kind of like mushy.
Enemy at the shanty town.
The Band-Aid? I think you should leave it on just for the night and take it off in the morning, because that way it'll actually heal for it all the way good.
Enemy at the junkyard.
Grenade out! Got you!
Enemy at the back alley.
I have to reload. I will follow.
UAV is ready for flyover.
We need eyes in the sky.
This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. UAV beginning flyover.
Clean kill. I have to reload. Enemy movement.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning to resupply.
Throwing grenade. I have to reload. I'm here.
950.
I'm taking fire.
Yeah.
Enemy at the back alley.
UAV is ready for flyover.
I have to reload. We need eyes in the sky.
This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. UAV beginning flyover.
Low ammo. All is forgiven.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning to resupply.
Yeah, all is forgiven. I have to reload.
Enemy at the office.
Enemy UAV overhead. UAV is ready for flyover. This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. UAV beginning flyover.
Enemy at the cargo container.
Enemy spotted. I'm with you.
Reloading.
Enemy at the junkyard. Enemy at the shanty town.
We're halfway there. Keep going.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy at the junkyard.
UAV is ready for flyover.
We need eyes in the sky.
This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy. UAV begin. Enemy UAV overhead.
Throwing grenade. One down.
Enemy at the center.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning to resupply.
Grenade out.
Enemy at the center.
Join the rest.
Right here.
UAV overhead.
Enemy near Main Street.
Enemy VTOL in the AO. is running out. Now or never.
Enemy at the
30
junkyard.
seconds. We are out of time. We have taken the lead.
Clean kill.
This is such
Friendly
a
Wilson on
trash game.
station. Beginning sweep.
Enemy at the shanty town.
Our face in you was well placed.
Not a bad game. Not a bad game at all.
Somehow this is a portal to the paranormal, a portal to the spirit world, for them to gain easy access to enter into this dimension.
This factory employees believe that whatever evil was conjured by the Satanists is now using the ghosts of the dead factory workers to do its bidding.
This place is extremely
Wow.
secretive. You are never alone. There is always some sort of presence here with you.
Oh wow.
You don't experience their hair being brushed. They experience people touching them on the elbows and the shoulders, behind them. They see shadows. Misty, see-through kind of people. There have been objects that move without anybody touching them. You're here doing it.
I mean, Gibby was pretty hilarious in Call of Duty.
We have our first target. Move out. Capture and defend the hard point. When it moves, you follow. Capture the objective. Hard point lost. Got the hard point. Hard point contested. The enemy took the hard point. Got a UAV on station. Ready for flyover. We've taken the hard point. Hard point contested. UAV entering the enemy took the hard point. Stand by to move.
I mean, Nickelodeon's developed some pretty bad
Hard
ideas.
point secure. Hard point contested. Enemy's got the hard point. Next hard point, let's go.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Reloading! We've got a UAV on station. Ready for flyover. Got the hard point.
UAV entering the AO.
Lucky grenade.
Grenade out!
Enemy at 30 pounds. Got the hard point. Taking the hard point.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTB for resupply.
Target down!
Stand by to move.
That sounds like a good 16 and a half people.
Enemy at the junkyard.
Go, get to the next one. Taking the hard point.
Wow, that was really nice.
Allied cruise missile away.
Grenade out!
Enemy at the
Friendly
courtyard.
care package inbound.
Reloading.
Enemy's got the hard point.
Changing mags.
Be
Grenade out!
That sounds awful.
Reloading!
Stand by to move. Hardpoint contested.
Grenade out!
Enemy cruise missile incoming. Next hardpoint. The enemy took the hardpoint.
Enemy at the office.
Got the hardpoint. Hardpoint
Grenade
contested.
out!
Friendly UAV active.
Reloading! Down!
Location secured. Got a UAV on station. Ready for flyout. Friendly sentry gun online. Hardpoint contested. The enemy took the hardpoint. Stand by to move.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel. RTV for resupply.
The enemy took the hardpoint. Location secured. Got a UAV on station. Ready for flyover.
UAV entering the AO.
Enemy at the junkyard.
Reloading!
Enemy's got the hardpoint.
Enemy at the shanty town.
Grenade out!
Advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Stand by to move. Got the hardpoint. We're winning this. Keep it tight. Next hardpoint. Let's go. Got the hardpoint.
Enemy at the shanty
Enemy's
town.
got the hardpoint. Friendly care package inbound. Location secured.
Grenade out!
Enemy's taken the hardpoint. Friendly UAV overhead.
Back alley.
Location secured.
Grenade out!
Allied cluster. Sentry gun online.
Get your fire! Reloading!
Allied cluster strike inbound. Okay, get to the hard point.
Enemy at the forklift.
Enemy's got the hard point.
Grenade out!
Enemy at the junkyard.
The hard point. Friendly care package inbound. Enemy's got the hard point.
Reloading!
Got a UAV on station. Ready for flyover.
Press recon flyover!
UAV entering the AO.
Throwing grenade!
Get ready, we're about to
Grenade
move.
out!
Friendly sentry gun online. Got the hard point. Allied cluster strike inbound. Hardpoint contested. Enemy's taken the hard point. Okay, get to the hard point. Friendly UAV overhead.
Be advised, UAV is bingo fuel.
Hard point secured. Who dares wins?
Enemy at the junkyard.
pretty good game.
Bellinger spots something. Strange rectangular shapes to the south of the giant.
Yeah, that's quite a lot. That's too regular to be natural.
The apparently man-made rectangles on the desert floor are around 3 miles from the giant. Bellinger heads there.
It is not a settlement. There are no roads, there's no sign of a building. People did not live here.
The earth banks suggest some of the lost civilization lived near here.
It makes me think about agricultural then. Having raised edges would help to keep water inside the plant growing.
The discovery of an irrigation system in these ultra-dry, barren lands shocks experts.
This is one of the driest places on the planet. It doesn't rain at all. But you got these fields out there. You're like, how the hell did they get water?
Coming up, why is Mossad terrified of this box? Imagine them sitting there, knowing the clock is ticking. And the Atacama Desert rivers of death.
Wow. It is literally at the very top of the chart for deadly levels of arsenic.
After what Popeyes do is how you get from toasting him to that's my jam. From Sunday to Sunday. So like, what would do here? Yeah, that feels right. Crazy good.
It's all new Subway Series menu. Well, everything's the new stuff. Like number 6, the bone. Pepperoni kicked it off. With meatball smothered in rich marinara. Don't get the fresh mozzarella. Don't you forget who the real boss is around here. Get Subway fixed refresh yet.
If they delivered a synthol from a selection of good as heck, he never would have had a heart to shoot back to the streets and shake it. That's the fighting spirit. That's what makes him modern. Look up, do for those who have fighting spirit. The fall season is finally here, so we promise to be there for you for any budget and all the celebrations. All you have to promise is to get in on the action. Seasons change, but our lowest price promise is every day. Shop fall at Lowe's today.
This program is brought to you in part by Vroom. Go to Vroom.com and buy your next car entirely online.
Oh, hey. Buying a car from Vroom is so easy. All you need is a phone and a finger. Just go to Vroom.com, scroll through thousands of cars, then tap to buy. That's it. No sales fee, no wasted time. Just straight up great cars. Right from your phone to your driveway. Go to Vroom.com and pick your favorite. Oh yeah, she digs it. Buy your car on Vroom.com. Vroom. Get in.
Welcome to Albany, where the safer you drive, the more you save. Like Rachel is.
How am I looking?
The most cautious driver we got.
A bear?
Looking good. Safe driving and DriveWise gives you 40% with Albany.
Today, you can give a gift like no other. A gift that can help St. Jude Children's Research Hospital save lives.
I think it's the most worthwhile place to put your money when it comes to childhood cancer. If it weren't for St. Jude, I wouldn't be sitting here. If it weren't for St. Jude, a lot of kids wouldn't be with their families every day.
Join the battle to save lives during Childhood Cancer Awareness Month by supporting St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Visit this website, call this number, or scan the QR code with your $19 monthly donation. Join with your debit or credit card right now, and we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt you can proudly wear to show your support.
It takes a heart for somebody to say, I have this extra that I'm willing to give for St. Jude so that they can help save more lives.
Make your monthly donation today to help cure childhood cancer. which runs from the mountains down to where the desert giant and irrigation systems are located.
What you see here is the dried up remains of what was once a pretty sizable riverbed. There's clear evidence there was abundant water at one point to support agricultural production down at the foot of our giant.
Studies suggest that around 8,000 years ago, the now barren Atacama received regular rain, which drew coastal people into the desert. Experts speculate that as these rains disappeared, it forced the lost civilization towards the base of the Andes Mountains. Here, the people used the desert giant as a calendar to calculate when the rivers would swell and flood the desert plains.
They need to predict the seasons. They need to know when to sow the crops, when to harvest the crops, and therefore survive in this otherwise impossible environment.
Yet if the desert civilization was sustained by seasonal rains predicted by the giant robotic man, why did it disappear? Exploring further, Bellinger finds a stream. For the desert people, water sources such as this would have been the difference between life and death.
Water behind
Bellinger knows several ancient
Back to
civilizations,
the stream.
including the Romans, were affected by toxic water supplies and decided to test the stream for impurities.
find out what could be in it. But I think these gloves are a good idea. Wow. This stuff is lethal. It is literally at the very top of the chart for deadly levels of arsenic.
Arsenic, in the form of gallium arsenide, is used to produce the latest generation of computer chips. These are the electric brains that may soon drive everything from robots to spacecraft. But it has another property.
Arsenic, of course, is a poison, but kills you.
Arsenic occurs naturally in the rocks of the Andes Mountains and leaches out into the rivers that run down towards the Atacama Desert. Bellinger finds evidence that over several centuries, declining rainfall concentrates the arsenic in the rivers that fed the lost civilization.
You can see what level the water was at one point and how it has dwindled down to a sort of carved out central trickle, really, and then dried up. Arsenic had poisoned the water supply in the ancient past. No wonder people disappeared.
Recent archaeological findings further north in Chile suggest that arsenic poisoning also affected other ancient civilizations in this country.
I don't know if arsenic in the water could be an explanation as to what eliminated this culture. In the same region, there were mummies found. Mummies appear to have arsenic in their system.
Bellinger is eager to learn more. She hears that a local archaeologist has studied the effects of arsenic on the people of the Atacama and heads to the town of Tarapacá, where she meets Dr. Collageros Antoro Vargas.
Hola.
Hola. Vargas suggests that as the rivers and rains disappeared, the desert giant went from being a lunar calendar to a site of ritualistic bloodletting.
Human society was sure something about computing, and they were using it because of the rain.
Vargas's studies suggest that some of the lost civilization, forced to consume the arsenic-rich rivers as the rains die away, mutate and develop a resistance to the poison.
There are some evidence that people have some genetic adaptation to the arsenic, and so they were able to survive.
Oh, wow. So the people living in this area today are potentially descendants of this group whose survival is the fittest.
Yeah.
Bellinger's investigation suggests that between 1000 BC and 1500 AD, an advanced civilization flourishes at the edge of the Atacama Desert. They use the desert giant to predict the rains that feed the rivers that sustain them. When When the rivers become toxic, some survive, but many die. And their legacy is wrought in these stones, visible from space.
Incredible to imagine that
Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream.
resistance to arsenic, because there would have been a lot of people dying in that process. And
I call the stream Aimbot, so I'm like, I gotta.
You're losing control. No prisoners. Shoot to kill.
Reloading.
I have to reload. I have to reload.
Allied UAV overhead. Kill confirmed.
It's 9:20 now. Yeah, you guys should start moving now.
Kill confirmed.
Clean kill.
No, you guys. She said she was gonna buy it there because they were trying to make you guys pay extra. Online purchase. Nice.
Enemy at the back alley.
Sending shots.
Throwing smoke.
Oh wow, he was behind me.
Right there.
Enemy.
So it is starting to feel a little bit like Aimbot now.
UAV is ready for flyover.
We need eyes in the sky.
Good copy. Kill confirmed.
Grenade out.
That's not good though.
Enemy close to strike. Take cover.
Enemy near Main Street.
UAV is out. Returning.
Oh my god, that would have been such a beautiful triple if I was able to.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Get out of here. Oh wow, so many people on my screen.
Enemy at the shanty town.
Kill confirmed. They've reached the halfway point. Get enemy close to strike. Take cover.
Oh wow, they have that.
Grenade out.
Teammate, you go first.
Enemy at the junkyard.
Kill confirmed.
I have to reload.
Ooh.
Reloading.
Kill confirmed. UAV is ready for flyover. Enemy cruise missile. Kill confirmed.
We need eyes in the sky.
This is Falcon 3-0. Good copy.
Yeah, no.
Reloading.
I don't need it. I didn't end up going. It would have been a cool job to have.
Enemy at the junkyard.
Kill confirmed.
Down and out.
Mike, if you find a job, send it to me too. I'll reply with you.
Reloading.
Kill confirmed.
I have to reload.
Enemy in the offing.
Kill confirmed.
Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, we're gonna click on all. And I won't lie, this guy is beautiful.
Changing back.
I bury you.
Kill confirmed. Kill confirmed.
Enemy at the shanty tower.
Yourselves up. Enemy cruise missile. Kill confirmed.
Okay.
Into the dust.
Kill confirmed.
Oh god, he's laying right there.
Enemy movement.
Dead.
Oh, teammate.
Enemy cruise missile.
Man, my teammates got it all wrong.
Grenade out.
Enemy at the back end.
Enough of this. Fall back. We will return.
That was a pretty good game. I mean, I was Slayer of the game that round. I mean, not that round, that game. I'm just pretty tired. 31-25. Yeah, that's not a bad performance, I don't think. I'm gonna step away for a quick second.
The lead is ours. Keep pushing. support is outbound. Friendly veto on station for...
Yo, welcome to the stream. I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna go live on Instagram because I also kind of want people to be able to see me. So I'm about to drop this link into my Instagram bio, and that's nice. Yo, live on YouTube, playing some Call of Duty. Nah, I'm gonna be on here, man. Hey, bruh. Hey, you know, needs to be extended too. I'm dropping an extended soon, bruh. I actually just dropped an extended version of Remote Control. That whole tape is getting worked on and extended. So, and I got another tape about to drop with some songs that's real fresh. I know y'all. I know a lot of people gonna enjoy it whenever I drop it. But I appreciate it though, bruh. It's really humbling to know like people really listening, bruh, and really rocking with the lyrics and rocking with everything, man. Like a lot of hard work went into that tape, for real. A lot of real emotions, like real pain, bro. Like it's crazy, man. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. But nah, I appreciate it, bro. I seen too. I had seen, bro. I seen you was really rocking with it. I seen all the plays. I was just, it really blew my mind, bro, that anybody could even be listening to me for real like that. Like I really thought I'm really about ready to be like I've been good, man. I hope you've been good too, bro. I've been good enough. I'll say that. Like I've been discouraged, man. I really want to quit music and start playing Call of Duty full time. Because like, man, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Just staying on the grind with music and staying consistent with music is hard when you don't feel like there's enough support for you. So like that's really been my biggest dilemma. Is just staying consistent with music with no support, and like, you know what I'm saying? I know I can support myself and really go harder, and that's something I need to work on, like really just finding the like drive and the incentive to really like push myself to really, how would I say, like dedicate so much to music. But it's like hard when I got more of a real life, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I hope I'm not talking nonsense. Like it's hard, man. It's hard to continue doing that music shit and just, yeah, man. Like, I don't know, it's like a part of me want to be somebody and be like a superstar for real. Like, I want to be a superstar. I want people to know who I am and really be rocking with me, but like, I don't know. Feel from that music. Yeah, facts. And that's why I'm trying to branch out with this streaming shit right now, like really just like trying to get good at get back good at Call of Duty, because I ain't really been playing. Like, I was making music and just living, bro. So it's like the game is kind of the only thing recently that's been like, you know what I'm saying, just keeping me locked in. Like I don't know, I like playing the game. It's a cool pastime, and like getting back good. Like I watch so many different of my favorite like streamers and stuff, and they go crazy. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. I gotta start getting into videos too. Like I need a reasonable cameraman. Like I need a better job. I need like there's so much stuff, man. Like, cause I got dope ideas. Like all the songs I dropped, bro. I created the songs with videos in mind. So it's like, bro, whenever I do get around to doing videos, like the concepts I got for videos and shit is just out of this world, bro. Out of this world, really, genuinely insane. Like, and whenever I get around to really like getting somebody to film me, you know, film me to the music and really just put the vision behind the music, bro. I'm telling you, like, it's gonna be something to really see. But until that time, I'm just working on the music, man. For real though. Nah, seriously, like it's hella streamers that ain't even really good. But I'm like, knowing me, just the type of person I am, like even a perfectionist on my music, bro. Like that tape that y'all listening to, man, that's like music, like, you feel me? Over the last 2 years, like that's how crazy it is, and I still got like hundreds more songs ready to drop. And you know, we just gotta see when it comes out, how it comes out sounding. You know what I mean? It's gonna be like cause the way I like to have my music with like a narrative through line. So like when I write music, I don't like it to just be random songs, like, and you just listen to it, and like some people do that and it be all good songs. But like for me, it's not even just about the quality of the music itself. It's about the music having cohesion and just having like a storyline to it, and just like building a world around the music so that people could really immerse themselves in the songs and understand that, okay, I'm following a character, and this is a character's story. Like this is somebody, you know, it's derived off real things that happen to me. Oh my God, it's derived off real things that happen to me, but it's like, it's not really about me. It's about the character of, honestly, bro, I don't even talk about this a lot, but like really my music is like supposed to be like, you got Summer Walker's and SZA's, which is like, you know what I'm saying, R&B for like the women, you feel me? And like you could listen to it as a man, and there are some things you could even find in it that's worthwhile or relatable. But for me, I try and make music for men. Like it's more of like that Summer Walker R&B vibe, but for men, like, you know, just that whole, you know, women feeling like women. There's like a culture right now. Exactly. Like that was, and I'm glad you even caught that. Like, bro, like it's way deeper for me. Like music for me is, I want to make music that people could really like come back to and really get something from it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not just about just listening to it and that's it. Like I want people to listen to it and really like feel the journey that's being taken through the music, and then like really kind of make that journey a part of themselves. Like women could, like, I make the music for men, you know, because it's like the feelings that men don't usually express. You know what I'm saying? Like those feelings of like real deep loss and like regret and hurt, like even from your own actions. Like, you know, a lot of men, like I seen on your story actually, it was like something like, when is men gonna like learn how to treat women properly? And it's like, you're right, but then also there's a culture that we built in this country and just in general where like, you know, we were scrutinizing the fact that men, like women might have faced certain things that now people are just straight demonizing men, and it's like now men got to deal with more on top of what women already had to deal with. So it's like, I just, you know, that's the whole struggle behind it. It's like, okay, you know, men used to cheat and there was a culture around it where people felt like it could have been okay. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's how people was living, and people was looking at it like it was a norm to just, you feel me? But for me now, it's like, it's more of a norm for women to be all out there and be all around, and we got a lot of like, you know, whole music, and we got a lot of street music, but we don't got a lot of real music no more, bro. Like, it's about real music for me. That's what I try and aim to do. I try and aim to create real music that people could, like I said, that people could relate to. Like, a woman should be able to listen to my music and understand that this might be how her man feels, just like men can listen to women like Summer Walker, and we could kind of get an understanding or kind of a glimpse into how they might feel through the music that they listen to. So for me, it's about balance. It's about synergy. It's about both sides. Like, both sides getting to really speak how they feel. So both sides can listen and understand, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not really me demonizing no female or nobody. I just been through some things with women, and I'm pretty sure women been through some things with me, and it's like, I just wanted to bring that to the table and say, hey, look, there's both sides. There's two sides to the story. Like, yeah, I might have did you wrong, you did me wrong too. So, you know what I'm saying? And this is how I felt, you know, as a man, hell, like, I'm not even really supposed to be able to express myself in this way without being called soft, or, you feel me? So it's really about that for me. It was about like it was more deeper than the music for me, far deeper. And that's really all I was trying to aim to do, is just, you know, give people a different perspective on how men might feel when it comes to certain situations. Like, we just get that overemphasis on the female perspective. And yeah, that was kind of what I aimed to do with the project. And I mean, you know, even like with my next project, like, it's gonna have even the narrative through line. Oh my god, I'm missing so many shots right now. But the narrative through line for the second project is gonna be kind of like a continuation of that. So like, even my last tape before the one I just dropped, it was kind of the same thing. And I think I explored it in a more shallow way, but I still, you know, I tried to explore it. It just didn't come out as fluid, and the track list was a lot more all over the place. I focused a lot more on like quote-unquote hits. You know, I wanted to make songs that was like just really commercially good sounding, like, because I was just dipping into like, okay, what's my sound, and like, what type of sound should I really strive for? And now I feel like I'm still finding my sound, but I feel like I'm much closer to where I want to be in terms of what my music sounds like. And yeah, I'm excited. If you enjoyed it, or like one or two people enjoyed it, then I did my thing. Like, I did what I was trying to do. Oh my god, Aimbot. Had to turn the Aimbot on this game.
We have two objectives. Takes a turn. Securing A.
We need
UAV
eyes in the
is
sky.
ready for flyover. Losing C.
I have to reload.
Good copy. Securing A. We lost Charlie.
I have to reload.
Securing A. Enemies taking Bravo.
Yeah, man, I really didn't, like, bro, I'm telling you, I was ready to give up. So for me, putting this one out was just like, I'm gonna just put it out and just hope people listen. Yeah, I mean, I really, like, bro, I really, this was the one for me, like, and even my next one, you know, I'm not working on it as hard until, like, I feel like this one does more. Like, I want people to really get into this one and really, because the music, like, Pillow Talk, Need You, Pillow Talk, Dedicated, Sad Interlude, those are like, bro, those are my favorite songs I've made in all the years I made songs. Those are right now my favorite songs by myself, and it's because it's really me. So it's like so authentically me. Like, it's what I want to be. It's like everything I really just want people to understand and really just take away from my music. So like, for me, yeah, like, there's a lot of, even like, I played a lot with my like pitches on this project. Yep. Exactly. And like, bro, this one really just, like, I played a lot with pitch control, and a lot with like even speeding up songs and slowing a lot of songs down to like get the exact sound that I wanted, because like and I had talked to like one of my cousins, and he was like, yo, that's like a new wave, like that's a new thing. And like he was just telling me like, watch people start doing that. And funny enough, like he was right, he wasn't wrong. Like there's a lot of mainstream popular artists now playing with the speed, like dropping like sped up versions of their songs and like playing with the speed of their songs. And like I know like I'm not the first person to do that, or like I didn't invent that or anything, but like, you know, I feel like in an R&B setting, I'm definitely pushing the boundaries of what is traditional R&B and what people accept as R&B, you know what I mean? And that was a goal. Yeah, I mix everything, bro. Actually, this whole tape was done on my phone. So like, I think there's only like 3 or 4 songs on the song on that project that I recorded with an actual setup, like an actual studio setup. But like everything else, I recorded it and mixed it on my phone, like everything. I recorded it and mixed it on my phone, and I played with a lot of the speeds for a lot of the songs, speeding them up or slowing them down. Afterwards, like after I mixed everything and tracked it out, I would play with the pitches and the sounds to get it just right and really like capture the feel of where I wanted to take you with the song. Like certain songs are supposed to be more down, and the way the beat was in the regular speed and pitch, it would be more like slow and just like very moody. And then once you just speed it up just a little bit, or you speed it up, you know, a lot, it might give it a completely different feel that just takes it all the way there. And that's really what I was going for. Facts. Nah, you good. I mean, like, it's cool, you know, it just, like, one thing I can say is I don't, you know, it's never like a regret thing or like a, you know, like, damn, you know, like this person could have did X, Y, and Z. Like, nah, for me, it's just a moment for me to learn. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you feel me? It might not have, but hey, like the door is always open for us to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a picky dude. Like anybody wants to help and wants to join in and make something great. It's all art to me. So I just have fun. And you know that, bro. We work together, so you know, like I just come in, I sit down, and I have a good time, man. I rock out where, you know, whatever. And same thing goes. I mean, it's just, like I said, it was a learning experience for me. Like I really, 2020 was the year. I got a laptop 2020, and I just like got FL Studio, and I just taught myself how to use it and mix. And that was my last project. And that one, I made the songs not thinking of a narrative. I just made the songs based on how I was feeling or Facts. See, I love to see it, bro. I got a homie just quit, bro. So I love to see people just getting on their grind and getting back into their passion and their bag and their music, bro. Yeah, man. And hey, look, we gotta redo Tell Me Some, bro, because a lot of people like your verse on Tell Me Some. That's still one of my favorite songs, one of my favorite verses. And shoot, we even gotta redo Just the Way It Goes, bro. Like we gotta redo those. Like, bro, I remember those songs. I still love those songs. And just like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I'm a real like my art. To me, it doesn't matter how small. It could be like the smallest verse. Like I still play it and I still listen to it. I still like this is so much to me. Like, oh, this lobby is full of sweats, bro. I don't even play this lobby anymore. Like, oh my god, so bad. But yeah, bro, of course. Like, bro, what you mean? Like, Tell Me Some still get played on a regular basis. And Way It Goes, you know, that's one of those bits slipped away from us, but I want to redo it anyway. Like, I want to redo that because that's like one of my favorite ones. You know, I ended up reusing that verse that I even did. Like, I ended up putting it in a different song called Surrender. I don't know if you heard Surrender, but that's like another one, goated song, like the chef's kiss, you feel me? And I felt like I put it at that very outro. I just used that as an outro, and I thought it worked really well to like juxtapose the whole song. And like even my lyrics, like the way I write my lyrics and the way I come up with my lyrics is very like it's real. Like it's just not supposed to feel like a written song. It's never like that's my goal with a lot of my music. When you listen to it, you're not supposed to feel like you're listening to a song. You're supposed to feel like you're listening to a feeling or an idea. And that's kind of what I always try and present to people. Like, okay, the idea of a feeling that you could possibly have, what would that sound like? And then when you hear it, it's like, and then when you hear it and you listen to the words that's coming out, you're like, it really feels like what I'm listening to. Like the words feels like the beat, and the beat feels like the emotion of what this person felt when they really did it. And I feel like that's a hard thing to pull off. You know, a lot of people don't even put that much thought into their music. Like, and I'm just glad I was able to do it and pull it off, and just the songs don't sound awful. I'm just glad that it sounds decent enough that people would actually give it a chance to listen to it and come back to it and play it again. And I hope you play it more. I hope you send it around. Like, I just hope people know, like, this is different. You know, I'm not even trying to say I'm breaking like new ground or anything, because I don't feel like the most like groundbreaking artist of the world, but I do feel like I got something to offer. I feel like a lot of the artists that we listening to now are just dropping like any and everything, and I'm not a hater. I don't even try to look at, I look at other major artists for inspiration. Like, not as much as I used to, but it's like I try and do what the major artists are doing in a smaller scale and more, not effective, more heartfelt, more like just real, like more authentic. I'm trying to make it more of a, like, yeah, I'm a guy on the ground who, like, you know, I'm a guy on the ground who's just a regular guy. I don't really got the advantages or opportunities or, so like that's why me personally, I'm already not like a super out there type of person. Like, I'm not the guy that's gonna be like doing like mega videos, but part of that just has to do with the fact that I'm a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a regular guy. I work a regular job, and I got, you know, real first world problems, I should say, because they're not real problems, but like they're real like first world problems that, like, you know what I'm saying? People who aren't fortunate enough to live in the type of situations that we get to live in, they don't get those opportunities. But for someone like me who has those opportunities, you feel me? A lot of people take them for granted. Like, a lot of us take them for granted. And just in terms of the music, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who, it's nepotism, you know what I'm saying? They know someone, or they're related to someone, or, you know what I'm saying? And they got all these advantages and all these chances, and, you know, they know someone with money. And someone like me, I don't know someone with money. I don't have anyone funding what I do. It's just me. Yep. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Yeah, and that's like, I try and present that, bro, in my music. Like, the fact that I'm just, it's really me, it's really just me. Like, if I was to do a video, I know, like, I gotta get a friend to film it, I gotta edit it. That's how I am. Like, I know. Yeah, man. Yeah, I really appreciate that, bro. Like, it's really, that really helps to even hear that. But it's like, you know, that's just, I don't got backers, I don't got, like, you know, I don't got no independent label, I don't have, like, features that's, like, promoting me. I don't got none of that, bro. It's me. So whenever, if you ever do see a video, you know, a Daryl.Blake video, you gotta know, like, it's edited by me. I edited it, I had somebody I know shoot it, and it's all done by me. Like, that's the type of artist I just kind of happen to fit into the role of. And, you know, a part of me isn't jaded about it. Like, I'm fine with it. But it would be dope if, like, you know, someone heard my video on Instagram and was like, yo, who is this kid? Like, we gotta get him in a video, we gotta get him somewhere, and we gotta put him in front of people because his sound is different. Like, it would be nice. But just knowing me, I'm not the type of person to work with people for a percentage or work with people for a cut. Like, I'm the type to get it done. I want to get it done. It's gonna take me a minute, but I'm gonna get it done. And when I get it done, I want it all. You know what I'm saying? So I hope, man. I got my hopes and dreams, and, you know, everyone has a dream. Everyone wants to be something or have something. For me, I'm just willing to wait. I'm willing to just let my art speak for itself. I'm willing to, like, not really put my artistry on the line and try and chase, you know what I'm saying, something that's not me. Like, I'm just willing to be me, not worry about chasing shit because it's, you know what I'm saying, chasing inauthenticity or chasing, you know what I'm saying, what's not mine. Like, it's just not my thing, bro. It's just not my thing. And I'm fine. I mean, it sucks, but I'm fine with it at the same time. I made my peace with it, I should say. Yeah.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
Enemy in the back alley.
Yeah, I mean, it's yeah, definitely, because I'm gonna make it a point to just be in people's faces. You know what I'm saying? I try, man. I try. Like, I really be trying to put it out there and really get people put people on. So like, you know, I'm out here, I'm doing stuff that I really just want to do musically. Like, when it comes to music, I'm really just trying to do what I want to do and really not let anything stand in my way. Like there's like my if you know the song by Drake, the Pipe Down song, like I did the freestyle of that because I really like the beat. Like I didn't even like what Drake did to that song. I think Drake ruined that song, or he ruined that beat. But the song, it's not about his song. It's just about the fact that the beat's just so good, and I knew what I could bring to it. So I used that. You know what I'm saying? Or like even Kanye. You know, we all like Kanye. Who didn't like Donda? It's like that remote control beat on Donda with Thug, like just the way Thug approached that beat. That just really, it like resonated with me, and it really just hit me in a certain spot where it's like, okay, I got to do something to this. I can do something to this that's just so different and so out the way of Thug, but you know what I'm saying? I could bring more personality and more flair and just more like realism to this song, like this beat and this concept, like just that whole concept of Kanye hitting that, you know, please don't ask again, you know, it's my only fan. Like I really just, that vibe he carried, and then just bringing that more to life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just a little breakdown, I guess, into my mindset when it came to approaching the tape. And I really want to make it an album.
1 minute remaining.
I want to make it an album, like an official album, you know, all platforms project. But it's gonna take some time. It's gonna be a while before it's a full project. And when I make it a full project, it's gonna be completely different. Like, the vibe is gonna be way more fleshed out, and you'll really get the feel of what I was going for later on down the line. But I just wanted to drop it in the moment as the tape, so people could hear it and just get an idea for what it was that I was trying to even do. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted people to kind of feel me out. Yeah. Need You is one of the like few songs on the project that's the most fleshed out and completed, I would say. Next to probably Pillow Talk, and next to like Pillow Talk, Love Lost, Hunger Game. Like I got a couple songs piped down. I got a couple songs on there that are complete. They're complete songs, fully finished, fully fleshed out. But it's probably like 4 or 5 on there that's really done. Just about. But Need You would be the first. Need You, if I finish Dedicated, well, not even if, when I finish Dedicated, that's going to be the first one. So it's going to be, in order, it'll be Dedicated, then Need You, and then Pillow Talk. Yeah. But I think Pillow Talk should go first, just because the you know, it's for the ladies, you know. Pillow Talk's for the ladies. I feel like it's the easiest to digest. It's just the easiest song to get out there. It's the one that's just got the most, I feel, in my opinion, commercial appeal. When people hear it, they're gonna be able to say, "Ooh, this sounds like some," you know what I'm saying, Bryson Tiller, Tory Lanez, R&B, whatever, and they can just like have it, and then people will be able to listen to it and, oh yeah, I vibe with this. Okay, cool. Who's this guy? So it would probably be Pillow Talk first, and then Dedicated, and then Need You. Need You is the one, like. Need You is the one, bro. It's the one. Like, when people hear Need You, it's going to be the one. Like, it's like, ooh, okay. It has a little bit of everything you could want from just R&B. I tried, man. I really tried. It's and I don't even say I tried. I did it. I pulled it off, but people just got to hear it, man. People got to hear it. Like, this one is crazy. People got to listen to it, man. People got to hear it. Like, just, wow. That the whole first part of the tape, I would say up until, like, the first 10 songs of the tape are just unequivocally the best music I've ever released, ever. I don't think I ever made music as good as that, ever. Call of Duty gods are not shining on me today either. Yeah, bro. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just that narrative through line really holds it together, bro. Like, when I made those songs, it's just crazy even the process, like, and even the level of realism that was put into those songs. Like, bro, so many experiences I really had in my personal life, like you wouldn't even believe how impactful a lot of the songs, how
10 seconds.
much just like things you just don't understand. Like, man, I really couldn't even describe how much I pulled from my life to make those series of songs even happen the way that they did. Like, it's really so closely tied to me and who I am, and just like everything I've been through in the last year, down to the smallest things, just down to anything, like down to allergic reactions. It's like literally an allergic reaction I had, like, makes it into the whole tape, and it's just insane to think about, man. You know, like, it's insane to think about, like, just the stuff that you never would think would make it into a project like this, an R&B project like this. It made it in, and that's just because it just to me personally, you know, I obviously, it's my music. I'm gonna have a different perspective on it than anybody else, but to me, it really just speaks to the creativity that I really came with on this project. Like, it was like the level of creativity that I had to explore is so insane in order to pull some of the lyrics and some of the themes and the way that I put them together. It's like, oh man, like, it's really people, and it's crazy because people, like I said, I mean, I'm fairly certain, like, obviously I'm hoping against this, but like, I'm fairly certain that this project will never have like super mainstream appeal, and or not mainstream appeal, it has tons of mainstream appeal. I don't think it'll ever be a mainstream project, personally. I hope otherwise, but I mean, I don't think it'll be a mainstream project, and that's fine. But you know, if it ever was to be mainstream or go mainstream, you know, I put certain things in there that I know will just never connect with the general mainstream audience, and that's fine. It's a shame, but it's like one of those things where if people knew who I was, it would hit so much harder. Like, so many references to just my last project, my last actual album, and my last mixtape. So many references, like just singles I dropped in between the last actual album into this mixtape, like, which really was my first album. You know, my first album onto the, like, in the bridging that gap between my first album and this mixtape. There's so much content in terms of just like references, meta stuff that, like, if you listen to me, there's a reward for you, you know, that you've been listening and that you now understand this reference, and it makes it just more of like it makes listening to me more, I feel it makes listening to me just more worthwhile. You're like, okay, this guy's not throwing anything at the wall and seeing what sticks. This guy, like, he's listening to himself. He knows what people want. He's trying to give it best. It's like I'm trying to really serve you. I'm trying to serve the person that's listening to the music. Like, I'm really trying to give you something that a lot of people just don't care about anymore. And yeah, I mean, I think I was very successful. I just wish people took the time to listen, man. Really, like, it was just, it's honestly the craziest project I ever made. And yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I made this one just like this is the one. Like, when people hear this, I'm famous. It's over. People are gonna listen to me. They're gonna know I'm the best. They're gonna know I'm better than all their favorite artists. Like, that was my goal with this one. It was like, bro, if you listen to this, you're gonna know I'm better than everyone. So, like, I just want you to know I'm going that crazy to where, yeah, I deserve to be in your top 5. Like, if I'm not in your top 5, you're not listening to music, honestly. And you know, I know that's a good mindset to have, and a really good way to look at yourself. You know, you gotta be positive with yourself before anyone else is positive with you and everyone. So that's just my motivation. It's less me being conceited. And I said that, I actually addressed that on the project. I was like, you know, people say I'm conceited, I just know. Like, I just know who I am. I know what I make. I know what I deliver. Like, I'm not gonna deliver you trash. I'm not gonna put a song out and it just sounds mediocre, or it sounds mid, or it sounds like I didn't put my all into it. And that was what I was even saying on the project. Just like, you know, people just, oh, it's cool. Like, nah, man, it's not just cool. This is some shit. Like, this is some shit. You're not clever. You're really slow if you really want to dismiss me right now. Like, you're really not thinking. And that was I'm telling you, it's crazy working on this project. Crazy. Nice Nice little two-piece. Three-piece. I know I'm a little long-winded too. Like I know I could talk, but it is about the music. So I mean, to be fair, it's just something I really can't separate from myself. Like I honestly could talk about the music for hours and hours and hours, and I never get tired of it because there's just like I could even do like lyric breakdowns and it's crazy, bro. Facts, man, facts. We definitely do. I say we make it happen, but you already know. Just DM me, let me know, and I'll make it happen. And I hope you have a good night, bro. Be safe wherever you're going, whatever you got going on. Be safe, man. It's a crazy world out here nowadays. Shit's not the same as it used to be. So, you know. So yeah, man, it was definitely good chopping it up with you. We even got to play some COD or something. Link up on some COD, link up on some music. Make something happen. We really do. We got to. I'll never be opposed to it. Always down to link, work, make some music. That's like my favorite thing to do. My favorite pastime, so. Oh my god, this guy just got shitted on. Okay,
hard points moving. Hard point secured.
Oh my god, he's camping with a thermal. Facts. Bet. I'm gonna check my DMs after this live. Oh my god, he's behind me. Scared the shit out of me.
Friendly VTOL on station for Overwatch. Hard point secured.
I'm so dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead.
Stand by to move. Enemies got a hard point. 1 minute remaining. Time is running out. Now, location secure. Reloading. The enemy took the hard point. Okay, hard point moving.
My aimbot is busting right now. Oh, so lucky right there. If you're in the live, you should definitely hop over to YouTube. Come join the live on YouTube, man. Come on over, watch some gameplay. I'm already chopping it up. Chopping it up with everybody in the comments. Pause. Pause on the game. Or pause on the hop on over to YouTube. I'm not sure where you are pausing.
Go, get to the next one.
Oh my god, you just spawned in my face. Like, dude, what's going on? Where am I going?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Wazam, playing some Call of Duty live on YouTube. You should definitely come on over to the YouTube. Because you know YouTube got that algorithm that want to help small creators and people like myself. Also, if you haven't checked the mixtape out yet, I definitely advise you to do that because I know you're gonna love every song and the whole thing. I mean, yeah, you're gonna love it. What the hell just shot? You're gonna love everything on the tape. You're gonna love gameplay on the YouTube, so you should come over here. You should join the community. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna love the music. I know you will. So you should definitely, you know, go grab the tape. I know you ain't got no new music you've been listening to.
Reloading.
Come enjoy some lit ass gameplay. I'm finna die. Beautiful work.
Make it hot. Remember.
Excuse me. Been live on here for 37 minutes. Shoot, what else I be playing besides COD? I play Naruto. I got Naruto Ninja Storm 4 on here. Will it show my screen if I show this? Oh yeah, it does. No, it doesn't. Does it? It doesn't. Well, yeah, nah. I play Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. I have GTA 5, but I usually don't play it like that. Yeah, a couple different games. I mean, you know. You know what? You said I don't want nothing in Storm, man. I actually been getting pretty nasty in Storm, so I mean, shit, we can always run some Storm gameplay. I'm down for the Storm, man. I've been grinding Storm. I've been trying to get real good at it, but I'm not as good as like people who play online. So if you be one of them online sweats who be sweating on Ninja Storm 4 online, then yeah, you're right. But I supremely hate brothers who just genuinely so good at playing Storm and it's just like not even fun to play with them at all. Excuse me. See, but the thing about COD is I've been grinding COD, so I've been getting nasty. Like, look at that aimbot. Like, I've been getting so good at COD because, you know, Modern Warfare 2 is about to drop. So with Modern Warfare 2 around the corner, I'm like, shoot, I might as well go ahead and get good at some of these. Okay. Definitely not what I was trying to say. Well, yeah, when MW2's gonna drop, I'm like, man, let me go ahead and get back in my COD ways. It's been years since there was a COD I was hyped up for. Getting back into COD. This was actually a game I kind of stopped playing COD on, but Cold War was decent. I bought Cold War. It was enjoyable to me. I have fun with Cold War, so I decided let me hop back on there. I used to be an online sweat on there, but I switched over to Demon Slayer. Yeah, you know, bro, Demon Slayer looks so good. I have a cousin who has it, and I watched him play it, and oh my god, bro, like that game looks gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. It's like Storm, but it looks more balanced. It looks way more balanced than Storm. Storm, well, I don't even say it looks more balanced than Storm. I'll say it looks more balanced than Storm 4, because you know Storm 4 is like kind of broken. Like, well, it's not broken, but if you play those team matches, yeah, Storm 4 is broken. Like those team matches, just the way you can like spam swap as long as you get like I think a 3-hit combo, and then your grabs, like you can have like grab chains. And then, you know, Datara, he can stand his throwables. It's just, man, Storm 4 is just broken, honestly. And, you know, people who are, like, mad, like, sweats, who are really sweaty at Ninja Storm, they know how to utilize, like, every aspect of the game, which I'm still learning. So, like, honestly, bro, if you're a Storm sweat and you know how to, like, utilize all that shit, like, man, you got it, man. You might, not even you might, you got me. Like, you just got that edge over me. But COD, that's my domain, baby. Like, COD is where I'm at, man. Right now, I'm just locked into COD right now. I've been watching a lot of COD tubers. Oh my god, I killed my teammate. I feel so bad. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of COD tubers and like Edivs and Handler and Hummus Thunder. Just a lot of different COD guys. I mean, just their gameplays are just so chill and just so laid back. And their playstyles are like so good. I'm just like, bro, like, you can't help but to want to play like someone like this. So, I'm back on COD, getting good at it, just trying to grind it out. I've actually been going for gold in a lot of these games. Yeah, yeah, I've been playing a lot of COD multiplayer just to get back reacclimated to the flow of COD and things like that. Oh wow, none of those bullets hit. Oh, that's
Kill confirmed. Signal lost.
and that's another thing. Like I've gained like this. I've developed this like play style of this like this switch shooting, like this very switchy play style that I've developed, and it's like a pro and a con, because like I play a lot of hardcore, so for me, I'm constantly playing hardcore. You can kill your teammates. It's like a really good thing. I'm trying to get better at just different games. Man. I'm trying to get really good. Like I just want to be someone who's like talented at video games. And you know, on top of that, I want to be able to produce music content to go along with it. Like I make this such I don't know. I try and be good. I'm trying to give people a reason to check me out. Like many different reasons to check me out. COD content. I know this game is like not old, but I'm just hoping that like I'll even start doing some Storm gameplay for people when I see it. Like just many different things. I just want to open people up to my music. Like that's my hope. Yeah, bro. Like literally, if you lose all your subs, you're just screwed. Like you just get beaten to a corner. And you could block, but then you can break the block, and then you get stunned. And then once you get stunned, you know, like Sweat on Naruto, like they know how to chain a combo without using chakra, without using like so many different things. And for someone like me, I'm like one of those infinite combos with like just spamming the like dash, so like get like a 4-hit combo and then do a dash before it does that animation where you either got the over, your up, or your down combo. And it's like, you only can do that chain of combos for so long before you just run out of like chakra. You know what I'm saying? Or your enemy just utilizes his subs correctly, and then you're like screwed. You're just done. There's nothing to really do. And I played online recently, and it was just an awful experience. I was just like, wow, I don't want to play Storm anymore. So that's kind of my thing. Like when I play video games, if I play a video game and like I'm just doing really bad and someone's just like pooping on me, then that's when I try and go like really hard to get like, okay, let me go get better, let me go buy this game, get better. Like this game, for example, like I just played this, I was watching people play it, I played it at someone's house, and I was just like so not good at it. Like I used to be really good at COD. And same with Storm, like I used to be way better at Storm than I am now. And I've seen some of those newer characters people were playing with, and I'm like, yeah, let me go buy Boruto and like, let me go buy the Boruto DLC and and all these characters and try and like learn their combos and their tilts and their grabs and whatever. Yeah. I really want them to make a Storm 5. I mean, honestly, I'll play Storm, but I want them to make a Storm 5. Playing Storm is gonna be crazy. Just because there's so much potential. I mean, Storm 5 would be godlike, honestly. And if they do a Storm 5, they gotta add characters like Anko or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to play with Anko. Like, why can't I play as Aruka and not Anko? I just feel it's offensive. Or, like, what was Itachi's girlfriend's name? Like, I want to play as her. Like, what does her Sharingan do? What's her Sharingan do? I just want to know, like, man. Yeah, Storm 5. Really sick. They should make like a Boruto Ultimate Ninja Storm, or just or really, you know, they should make a Boruto Ultimate Ninja. Don't even make it an Ultimate Ninja Storm, just Ultimate Ninja Boruto Ultimate Ninja, or like Ultimate Ninja Boruto or something. Because you know that's how the Naruto Storm series started out. It was just Ultimate Ninja at first, and then it became Ultimate Ninja Storm later on. So I think they should literally do the same, but for Boruto, just follow the same order of like gameplay styles and everything. Just give us like a basic combat version, like an Ultimate Ninja 2 version of Boruto. That would be so epic. Ooh, what is this MP5? This build is cracked. Oh my god. If you're using Slayers, you have to grind more to the W. Yeah, but that makes total sense. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like, Shippuden, Naruto Shippuden, that's like one of the biggest pet peeves I have with that game. Is that the characters are actually balanced to the show's logic. So like, oh my god, he almost got pooped on so bad. Is he shooting my body? Oh wow. Yeah, nah, I think that's fair though. I just think the only thing that would make it kind of unfair is if you were playing someone who was fighting with the demon. You can fight, like, I think it should be demon versus demon, and then, like, you know, Slayer versus Slayer. I think that would be better for the balance. Because, like, when Ninja Storm 4, like, bro, I play people who sometimes aren't as good as me, and I'm literally spanking them with Iruka. And it's like, I'm beating you with Iruka. You know what I'm saying? Iruka and Shino. Like, come on, bro. Like, you're using Hokage Naruto. You should be beating the living crap out of me right now. Like, yeah. I think, if you're using a demon versus a Slayer, I think it should be that a Slayer is gonna have more trouble. Even if you're using like a Hashira, like, it shouldn't matter. It just genuinely shouldn't matter. There actually should be some level of, you know, wow, this is a challenge. And if the game's like that, then wow, that's awesome. That's really good. Because I think that was the biggest problem I feel like with Naruto, with Ultimate Ninja Storm. Yeah, exactly. It just makes sense to me. But in context with Naruto, fuck no, man. Like, Iruka's grab should be the most fucking garbage thing in the world. Iruka's grab is fucking broken in Shippuden. Like, he literally stands still and just drops a seal on the floor, and if you stand around it, you're dead. You're done. Like, even if you dash into it, like, literally, there's been so many times where I just spam Iruka's grab because I spam it when they dash at me. He drops a paper bomb on their face. They blow up, they drop. As soon as they stand back up, I do it again. It's just like, Iruka should never be able to chain a Hokage Naruto and a grab. It's just not possible. It shouldn't be, at least. So if I'm using the demon versus a Slayer, yeah, I should be, like, smacking your shit, realistically. I mean, that might not be fun, but, I mean, it's a game. It's a game. It's supposed to be a little bit of fun, a little bit of challenge. So I think it's fair. I think it's fair, man. I'm with it. I like it. I think that's a great design decision that they made, to be honest. What other games are you playing right now? Like, are you playing anything else outside of Demon Slayer? And when can we see you on Call of Duty? Like, it'll be dope as hell to just stream like with like a party of people on COD every once in a while. I think it'll be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. I know I'm lagging a little bit. I see it. I'm getting like kind of a low-key packet burst. Multiverses. See, bro, Multiverses looks so lit. I've seen some gameplay. Oh my god, Multiverses looks so lit. I actually want to play it, but I don't know. What is it on? Is it? Oh my god, what is this gun? This gun has like 0 recoil. Oh my god. But yeah, what is Multiverses on? Like, is it on PS4, PS5, PC only? Like, what is it? What kind of... It's on everything. Okay, cool. Bet. I think he was using the ISO. I actually might pull that out, because... Cross-platform. And it's cross-platform. Okay, bet. Like, that actually just kind of made it... Get out of here, Tom. He was really gonna fight me. Get out of here. It says I'm lagging, but I don't know if it's really lagging like that. Let me get in. Yeah, I might cop Multiverses. How much is it? Because I haven't even... Oh my god, I'm so dead. Get out of my face. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh, that was so epic for just like 1 second. That could have been so nice. I need to change the gun first, and I need to get rid of this gun. I need a better gun. I'll get rid of the 290. So like, what's the biggest draw for Multiverses for you? Like, just for you, what's the biggest draw? Like the one thing that's like everyone should be playing this because of this. What's that thing for you? Put this on. Do I have a no stop option for it?
They've reached the halfway point. Get moving. Enemy VTOL in the AO. Getting mine.
I don't like this. But yeah, what's that draw thing? Is it the cross-platform option, like the fact that you can play with anyone, or is it the gameplay itself, like the gameplay mechanics? Is it the characters you get to play with? I mean, is there any DLC? Like, I haven't really seen any info on multiverses other than I saw it was about to drop, and then I seen when it dropped, I seen like a LeBron James meme, like you could apparently you could play as LeBron James in there or something. I thought that was pretty cool. Why am I lagging so bad? That's what I want to know. It's free, the game is so balanced. Also that there is a skill gap so you wouldn't lose the stamina. Yeah, okay, wow. Oh, that's oh, okay, nice. It's free. Wow. Yeah, I might download it tonight actually. I gotta get rid of Fortnite though. I don't play Fortnite. My little brother plays Fortnite. But I got Fortnite on here. Multiverses would be pretty cool. Can you actually play it single player? Like can you play co-op single player or something where you could like versus mode? You could like versus your friends and everything? I think that'd be so awesome. I'm pretty sure they have it too. Yeah, LeBron is on there. Yeah, I seen the meme and that was hilarious. I think he was giving like Velma backdrop or something. I was like, wow, Velma's a playable character too. I think Shaggy's in there too, right? Like can't Shaggy go like Ultra Instinct or something like that? And speaking of Ultra Instinct, oh my god. Have you been playing Fortnite, yo? Fortnite just became like the best game out of nowhere. 1v1, 2v2, free-for-all. Free-for-all sounds fucking awesome. Yeah, multiverse is in the top. I'll get it. It's in the top now. But yeah, have you seen Fortnite's new Dragon Ball bundle? Have you been keeping up with the super manga? Have you been like, what's, come on man, talk to me. Let's talk. Let's do it. Let's just chop it up. You're playing Call of Duty probably for like another 30 minutes. Oh wow, I got pooped on right there. That was bad. Wow, I got pooped on twice right there. I got feeded. That's awful. I got clipped. Super Saiyan Shaggy. I got clips on Fortnite. Dope, dope, dope. And Super Saiyan Shaggy. So he actually has like a real transformation where his hair turns or something. Like I thought it was Ultra Instinct, but I don't know. That was a meme going around from like, what was it, that movie? It was an old Scooby-Doo movie where Shaggy was like fighting like a biker gang or something. It was like so insane. Everyone was trying to say he was using Ultra Instinct or something like that. It was pretty hilarious. Oh, okay, got you. Got you. That's a little underwhelming, but I mean, it makes sense at the same time. I mean, Shaggy's a meme character, so can't be mad at that one. Really can't be mad at that one. Oh, you can only get camos for this? That makes sense, I guess. Did I get anything for this? I did, actually. But yeah, have you been keeping up with the Dragon Ball Super manga? Because it's getting really good out of nowhere, and honestly, it's getting better than I expected it to get. Like going into, well, after the end of the last arc in the manga, I was, oh man, I was really losing faith in Toyotaro and his ability to write a good manga. Yeah. But I don't know, he came back, he kind of brought it back around this time around. I think he did a pretty good freaking job of really bringing the manga back. Like I've been keeping up with Boruto's manga so like on and off. You know, Boruto's manga is pretty cool too, but Dragon Ball Super is You seen Black Frieza? Yeah. Yeah, the design for also Goku being in the game, that's gonna be insane. Honestly, I really am very interested to see what they do and how they make his character a viable character. Like it's just excuse me. Yeah, no, Goku versus like just about anybody is just kind of bad for everyone around. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. It's freaking Goku. It's like, what are you gonna do? Once Goku enters the chat, it's like a lot of people just kind of got to step out the chat because it's really bad. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, this is a Viper reflex. Oh, that's a teammate. I'm so sorry, bro. Stop hiding. But yeah, Black Frieza's cool, honestly. I think Frieza being the strongest in the universe again, I think it's a great example of just Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Balls, they've been spinning their wheels for a while. They don't really have any new good villains. It's been a while since they dropped any good villains, let's be honest. And you know, off and on Boruto, yeah. I mean, Boruto's manga is just boring. I hate to say it because, like, you know, I really was hyped for Boruto's manga, and I followed it literally every single chapter I followed. But Boruto's manga is just mad boring. Like, it's just genuinely mad boring. I hate to say it too, because it's like, oh man, I'm a huge advocate for it. And when I thought when Naruto and Sasuke lost Kurama and the Rinnegan, I really was like, okay, we're about to kick it in the full gear. We're getting close to time skip. Like, this is the moment we've all been waiting for, and no, it's just more of the same. We're just, you know, it's just more of the same. It's just taking too long, man. It's taking too long to set everything up. And I feel like they could really put a move on it right now, honestly. they could really put a move on what's going on in Boruto's manga. And it wouldn't do anything but help the story, honestly. Oh my god, did you just see that play? Holy. The lunge on that riot kid is ridiculous. Is that a shotgun I died to? But yeah, you know, Boruto, right now, the only thing I say Boruto needs is they need like a villain that's actually a present threat. Like with Code and everything, they've been setting Code up for like so long. And like every time Code gets close to anything happening interesting with his storyline, it's like they sideline him again. They bring someone else into the story that's like this better than Code. And honestly, it's a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I really was like, I was like, okay, Code's the guy. Like he's the guy. No, Code's not the guy. Now Ada and Damon are the guys. So I'm like, okay, are Ada and Damon gonna do anything? No, they're going to the Lead Village. It's like, okay, cool. So who's the bad guy? Like, hello? There's no real bad guy. Like, yeah, Code wants revenge this weekend. What was his name? Risky? Like, yeah, he wants revenge, and that's cute. Like, that's real adorable or whatever. But like, come on, bro. Like, he's all talk right now. He's just like, bro, we need a real villain, like that's actually holding it down in the Naruto universe. That's really just causing mayhem and commotion. We've just kind of always had someone lurking in the shadows. So it's like right now, I'm actually rewatching Naruto Shippuden, and like the Pain arc is so good. Like just the way that they even set it up, just the way that it starts. It's like, okay, Sasuke comes in, Madara, and they set up like Toby being like the real big bad over Pain. And you're like, oh shit. Like they've been teasing this Pain guy since the end of Naruto, and like he's here, and we've been seeing him. And like now he's not even the big bad. Like Madara is the guy who like supposedly fought the first Hokage from like way back before the show even became a thing. Is the guy. And then immediately after that you got like Sasuke kills Itachi. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Jiraiya dies, and it's just like everything is just hitting the fan at the same time. And then out of nowhere, in the middle of Naruto just training, it's just like, oh yeah, attacking the Elite Village, by the way. Like, Naruto just always had that, like, it just knew how to have that, like, action. Like, balls to the wall, everything was hitting the fan with Shippuden. Like, Shippuden was where it got real. Like, it was no more the happy, you know what I'm saying, believe it, like, you know, I never go back on my word. It's like, you don't have to go back on your word. People are gonna die. Like, it was serious. And, Boruto, I mean, it's, like, honestly, I want Sasuke to die. I love Sasuke. He's like literally one of my favorite characters. But Sasuke dying right now is what needs to happen. I need Sasuke to not be on the board anymore. He's too good. I need Sasuke to not be on the board, and I need Naruto like hospitalized or something. Like he can't move. Like I need Naruto just broken and eviscerated. Like that's what Boruto needs right now. Yeah, and then the consistent villains they do get are they take underwhelming actions. You know what I'm saying? Like Jigen was like, okay, he kicks their ass. Like, okay, what next? Nothing. Like, nothing. He just becomes Ishiki, and then it's like, okay, well, what next? Nothing. He's dead. Code. Like, okay, Code, what next? Nothing. He's weak. Ada. Like, it's like every time they set a villain up, you're like, ooh, okay, it's starting to give me Naruto vibes, and then, like, it just doesn't do it. And honestly, I feel like that's why their villains haven't been good, because they don't want you to get those Naruto vibes from their villains. So like, dude, that's what you need to be trying to do. Give us Naruto level, you know, like, because Naruto was written really well. And honestly, I think the lack of consistency in the story in Boruto is tied to some real world things. Mainly being the fact that, literally, that's what I'm saying. Like, even when they did set up Code, they set him up good enough to where I'm like, okay, this can work. Like, you just have to follow through now. Like, that's literally it. If they just follow through with Code, everything would have been fine. But they didn't follow through. It's like they set him up perfectly, and then they just dropped it. And honestly, I know the reason why. The reason why is because Kishimoto literally, like, he wasn't involved with the story at first. So Kishimoto just stepped back into the, like, story writing. Like, I think right before Ishiki died, that was like when I said Toriyama. I keep wanting to say Toriyama. Kishimoto literally came back to writing Boruto right around the time that Ishiki came into the storyline. So I feel like the original guy set up something. I feel like Kishimoto had his own idea of what he wanted to do. And I feel like somewhere down the line, Kishimoto seen what was happening with Boruto, and he just wasn't pleased. So he decided to step in, and he decided to take the reins himself. But I feel like with everything that was already set up, and he might have seen where everything was going, it's like he's trying to insert his own, layer of it while still, hold on, let me see, what am I doing over here? Done. I don't care. Just get rid of it. I don't care. Delete the, start a new one. But yeah, I feel like there was a clear setup. I feel like he knew where the setup was going, but I feel like in his mind there was something more he could add that just wasn't being added, possibly. And I feel like he decided to step in and take the reins, and when he did, it's just kind of making things disjointed, because like there's an idea of where he wants to go and how he wants to, I guess, make it Naruto-esque. Like, I guess he sees something that he could put in there and add, but I mean, in the end, you should come over and join our YouTube, link in my bio. But yeah, no, I feel like Kishimoto just really, I feel like he knows what he wants to do. It's just with the setup he's been given, I feel like he's just trying his best to get somewhere. I even heard they're going to change the time skip designs. I don't know how I feel about it, because I really thought the time skip design was awesome. And I feel like it's just going to break continuity a little bit to just, you know, we get Boruto Shippuden, and then it's just a completely different design and probably even a completely different plot thread from where we last seen it. And I'm just hoping they don't do that. I even heard the time skip was supposed to happen at the beginning of this year. That hasn't happened yet. So that's what I'm saying. Like, they keep setting things up, making announcements, and then things keep changing, and it's just getting really tiring. And then on the opposite end of the spectrum, you got Dragon Ball Super, which is like, I feel like there's no plan. I feel like they're throwing anything at the wall with Super right now. Black Frieza, like I said, this new arc is a return to form, in my opinion. They're coming back strong, but
Enemy at the junkyard.
Like I said, it's just too little too late. I feel like the interest is kind of wane. Same with Boruto. They need to hurry up. If they're going to do this time skip, they need to do it now. And I don't think they should do it in a way that's rushed either. I feel like if they rush it, that'll be even worse. They just need to try and handle it in a way that's like, okay, we set it up. This is an extension of the setup that we had. Let's, you know what I'm saying? Let's build on that. Let's keep going. Because, honestly, it's a little scary right now. It's looking real scary with Boruto right now. And even then, like, you know what's even crazier? They keep hoeing Code. Like, honestly, I want to see him be strong. I have no problem with the main characters getting beaten up, eviscerated, stepped on, spit on. I have no problem with it. My whole thing is, if you're going to do that, well, not even if you're going to do that. First off, you should do that. That's my thought process. You should definitely have your heroes lose, get beat up, just get absolutely smacked. Yeah, it's necessary. I mean, just think about it. Like, what would Pain be if he didn't step on Jiraiya? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would the Akatsuki be if Asuma never died? It just wouldn't be the same. It wouldn't hit the same. Like, when you see the main titular characters really be a threat, it needs to be established that they are a threat. Like, Asuma was like, it's like Asuma never had any real story involvement, and then he showed up and helped Naruto, and then it was like, oh, he's dead. You know what I mean? And it was great. Like, nobody was mad at it. Everyone loved it. I certainly did. I mean, I thought it was time. Like, Shippuden took it to the next level. Shippuden made Naruto more than just anime. Like, to me, anime, when I was a kid, you know, anime was just like, everyone thought it was just for the nerds, and it was like, you know, it was whatever. But in my opinion, when Shippuden crossed that line and Asuma died, I mean, bro, it separated the boys from the men. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like, people say alcohol puts hair on your chest. No, bro. Like, watching a beloved character die and watching Shikamaru go through it and learn, like, it's cool to cry, bro. Like, you're a man. It's perfectly fine for you to cry. Not only is it fine for you to cry, but, like, bro, you have to let this out. Like, if you don't let this out, it's gonna eat you alive. Like, bro. Shippuden is what finally separated the boys from the men. Shippuden is what, like, gave Naruto an edge. Like, yeah, there was blood, and yeah, like, people died. Like, the third Hokage, he died, and that was like cool or whatever. But nah, man, Shippuden is when it was like, okay, we're going here. Like, people are gonna die. You gotta be paying attention. If you don't, you're gonna get lost in the sauce. Like, Shippuden took everything to the next level. And Boruto, they don't have to push that line just yet, obviously, because, like, you know, it's still just, like, he's still young. So it's like Boruto's not on his Shippuden, you know, level yet. But, I mean, for them to set that Shippuden level up, you gotta, like, really give us something, bro. Like, give us something to sink our teeth into and really be like, okay, like, this guy's gonna be a problem. Code is not a problem. Yeah, bro. Jiraiya was one of those, there's never going to be a moment like this in anime again. Like, not even in Naruto, there won't be a moment like this again. Like, Asuma was like the shock, you know what I'm saying? Asuma was like, whoa, like, what happened to Believe It? Like, we were just screaming Believe It and My Ninja Way, and, like, nobody died. Like, right when we all thought everyone was going to die, someone came at the last minute. You know, that was the OG Naruto. Like, someone always showed up to save the day. So, like, on me, come join the YouTube, watch the gameplay, bro. But yeah, man, like, it's just, I'm telling you, bro, like, the way that it just hit, it's like, okay, we went from literally, you know, we're gonna bring Sasuke back to the village by any means necessary, and, like, you know, the Sound Ninja, the Sound 4, you know what I'm saying, like, just beating the crap out of our favorite heroes, and then every time someone showed up to save them. And, like, when you watch Shippuden, you get that vibe, like, it's just going to be more of that. And then everything with Asuma happens, and then you realize, like, no, it's not the same story. We're not getting that again. Like, that's over. That's done. Like, now we're getting into, oh, you love him? Oh, you really love him? Oh, he's dead. Like, we're killing him. He's not, you know, like, it got to that point. So it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like somebody should have died in Boruto so far. We should have at least had one that we could have just been like, whoa, like, Boruto's not playing with his food. Like, Naruto played with his food for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Even the Akatsuki, like, they didn't even start the, like, tail beast retrieval until Shippuden. And even then, like, when they got to the tail beast retrieval, I'm gonna be honest, like, they even skipped over a lot of it, which is, like, a big pet peeve of mine when it comes to Shippuden. Like, I love the Shippuden series, but when it comes to the tail beast retrieval and all that stuff, they really skipped what they could have given you. Even in the manga, like, I feel like the manga is even less, because at least with the animation, you know, they give you, like, a little bit where you see, like, Hidan and Kakuzu really, like, yeah, like, you see, like, little bits and pieces. Like, you know, you get to see, like, Hidan and Kakuzu start to take on the two tails. But, like, that was even one of the fights that, like, I remember wanting to actually watch. Like, seeing Yugito, you know what I'm saying, in the anime was, like, so epic. And then she shows up, and then she traps him, and then she's dead. And they don't show you any of it. And you're like, wait, like, wasn't she the two tails? Like, isn't that a big deal? And they really just glossed right over it, like it just wasn't even that big of a deal. And so yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they dropped the ball, but I feel like they dropped the ball on several. Yeah, bro, exactly. Like, they really dropped the ball with they really dropped the ball and Shippuden in certain areas. Like, a lot of moments could have hit harder and had more impact if we got more context and just more, like, scenes that really broke down, like, okay, this is how big of a deal that is. And, you know, it's cool we didn't get it. I mean, it's like one of those, you know, I can do with or without it. But in Boruto, they desperately need it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they need their third Hokage death moment. They need that right now, like, desperately. Yeah, they really, I'm sorry, I was trying to focus up right there. But yeah, they definitely need, like, their third Hokage Leaf Village infiltration moment. In the Boruto manga, anime, both. Like, I think they need that right now. They need a moment like that very, very bad. Like, so bad, it's honestly not even funny. It's actually kind of baffling that they haven't just straight gone for it yet. Even, like, you know, this is one that, like, really, I'm not gonna lie, if they did it, I would be like, wow, that's kind of cheap, and it's really, like, lame that you did it. But Konohamaru, like, he's the easiest one.
Contact.
I mean, OG Naruto, they just had the third Hokage, but, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they really, they could have went further with that. That's what I'm saying. I mean, no one's died in Boruto so far. No one has, I don't think. Actually, that's cap. It was like Konohamaru had, like, a co-captain on his team, and he died. Or, like, one of Konohamaru's friends, he died. But, like, he's not a main character. Like, the third Hokage is the main character, Naruto's the Hokage. We're not gonna kill Naruto. I totally understand that, but someone can die. Even, like, Sasuke, like I said, like, they need to put a rush on Sasuke. Kill him very soon. Like, Sasuke shouldn't be in the story too much longer, in my personal opinion. Like, Sasuke has to go very soon. Like, in real world time, Sasuke needs to be dead within the next 6 months, in my opinion. Because the story just needs a moment like that. Like, Boruto's story needs a character that's a huge character that everyone feels like just can't die. Who dies? Like even in Naruto, the only character that really died that, like, you felt like really probably couldn't die, who died, was the third Hokage. It was Hiruzen. But, like, after Hiruzen, what do you have? Nothing. Like, we got nothing. I mean, what? Like, you got Zabuza, Haku, Kimimaro. Like, those guys are side characters. They're nobodies. I don't want to say they're nobodies, but they're, like, they're not the Hokage. You know, like, when Hiruzen dies, it's a big deal because he's the Hokage. So, who's gonna lead the village now? But, like, but in Boruto, there's nothing. Like, I mean, like, even Kashin Koji didn't even die. The Jiraiya clone, like, he's still even kicking. So it's like really, there's no consequence right now when it comes to Boruto. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead. My boy said, I feel like if they hold him after that Jugo fight, they hold him after the Jugo fight, so I can't see him getting a good death scene. Yeah. And that's why I'm saying I don't think they should do it. I don't think Konohamaru should die. But if you want to get some impact and you really want to shock the fans and get people back hardcore, like, into it, that's the guy I'd go with. Because everyone wants him to be the 8th Hokage. So it's like everyone thinks Konohamaru is going to be the 8th Hokage, kill him off. Now everyone's like, what? Now, like when people hear, yeah, did you hear, like, bro, the new episode of Boruto, they killed Konohamaru. It's going to like make everyone freak. Like that's the thing that's going to have everyone drawn back in. Like you get the audience back in, invested heavily into the show because it's like, bro, this is the guy you were never supposed to kill. And yeah, I mean, after the Jugo fight, they definitely, they bitched him a little bit. But my whole thing is, you could make it work. Like, there's a way to make it work, man. There's a way to make it work. Especially if you say he's been training with like the sages. Like, what was the Monkey Enma, that's the 3rd Hokage summoning? I mean, you could have him. You could have a thing where the 3rd Hokage summoning is he's been training with him and give him his big sage moment, let him defend the village against some threat and die honorably. I mean, like, it's just one of those things where it's like, bro, like, come on, like, it's too, like, Boruto's not too happy-go-lucky, but it's like, it's kind of like the GT effect, like Dragon Ball GT, like where they had Dragon Ball and then they had Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Z was like the big thing. And then after Dragon Ball Z, they're like, okay, we got to do something. So they just throw GT out there. And GT is supposed to be like, okay, we're going back to our roots. And we want to have our cake and we want to eat it too. Like, we want to have Goku being silly and going on silly adventures. But we also want to have the, like, drama and the spectacle of Dragon Ball Z. And it doesn't work together. So you get a mess. And it's kind of like that with Boruto. It's like they want to have their cake and they want to eat it too. Yeah, Sasuke fanatics are going to be mad, but I mean, once again, that's just the beauty of it. Like, Konohamaru has fans, believe it or not. Like, as much as we might not want to admit it, Konohamaru has fans, bro. Like, he has a huge fan base that just want to see him just boss up. And, I think, it's hit or miss with Konohamaru too. I mean, he's, the whole big thing even about Asuma, his whole arc, when he died and everything, was him letting Shikamaru know, you're supposed to foster the fresh leaves of the village and really, like, push the next generation forward. So I feel like, if anything, it will really hit a nice narrative point. Like, this is what I'm saying, like, bro, I've been thinking like a writer these past few months in terms of just, like, the media I watch. Because it's like, bro, killing Konohamaru would be devastating. But let's think about the narrative implications. It's like, yo, like, you could have a whole arc, a whole subplot where Naruto really feels the weight. Like, Konohamaru is like his little brother, and he feels that weight. Like, Naruto feels like he let the next generation down. Like, Konohamaru was supposed to be the next Naruto for that generation, and Naruto could feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, I let Konohamaru, my little brother, down, and now he's dead. He had to pay for it. And, like, it could even spark Naruto to even, like, start training and really perfect his sage mode even further. And you know what I'm saying? Because he feel like, okay, without Kurama and, you know what I'm saying, me being out of shape, I could have saved Konohamaru, but now he's gone, and it's because I wasn't strong enough. Like, I feel like it could set up a bigger storyline to have Naruto go out with a bang. And it could even motivate Sasuke before you kill. Like, I say you could kill Konohamaru first as a setup for Sasuke and Naruto to, like, get stronger in the Boruto show. And then once you kill Konohamaru off, then that could serve as, like, okay, this is Sasuke's big moment to, like, never let something like that happen again. So he never has to let Naruto or anyone in the village go through that pain again. Like, we could really have an interesting series of events built off of that. But it's like I said, man, I just don't feel like I think they're trying to get to this time skip, and they want to set up not killing Naruto, but they had that ominous line from Kawaki where he's like, I'm gonna send you, or I sent the 7. So I feel like they're going through all these mental gymnastics and these writing gymnastics to try and justify that without having to kill Naruto, because they know the fan base isn't gonna like it. And I think that's problematic, because my whole thing is, if you're gonna do the storyline, do it justice and really just go all the way. Like, don't be scared to just go all the way. Like, bro, forget the fans. Like, it sucks. Genuinely, it sucks. When I watch shows and I'm like, oh, like, these guys were talking about how much they wanted to forget the fans, and they didn't want to let the fans write it, and they had their own. And, usually, like, in Western media, especially today, a lot of, like, entertainment is goofy because of it. But the Japanese have a real nice way of doing that. They have a nice way of just, it might not be happy, the fans might not be happy, but the Japanese know how to deliver a good story. And I feel like they can make it work. But as of now, though, Boruto is just, it's not consistent enough, and it's not consistently interesting enough. And I think those two things just hamper everything that they got going on in the storyline right now. Like, there's really so much room to go. So much room to go. Like, it's really heartbreaking, bro. Right? Bro, when they killed him, I was like, bro, he better not be back next chapter. And he was. And I was like, yeah, like that's exactly what I mean. That's what I mean. Like, they need to have more stakes and more consequences. Like, there's really no consequences in Boruto. It's like in Naruto, the OG Naruto series, even though Naruto never had to feel personal real loss when it came to the story, I'm gonna be honest, I think the Naruto storyline handled this way better. Like, just the way that, like, okay, there was still a level of consequence added into the storyline. You know what I'm saying? Like, when they fought Haku and Zabuza, they died. Those guys didn't come back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. Like, he literally came back to the village and everyone was like, oh, what happened? And Boruto's like, oh, I'm the hero of the village. Oh, my aim assist is right there so bad. Yeah, it was like nothing happened. It was just like they glossed over it. They really just brought it into the storyline. And honestly, you know what else? It doesn't even make sense. Like, in context of the new chapters, it still doesn't make sense. So that's why I'm like, okay, the whole Boruto dying plotline was like, it was kind of interesting, I'll admit. But like, what really is like a consequence of this? Like, there is no consequence. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you're right. They glossed over it. They just moved past it like it was just a regular thing, and then that's it. And I feel like Naruto, that there was none of that. Like, the OG Naruto series, none of that. Haku died, you felt that. Like, Naruto felt that. And it changed him as a ninja. You know, Naruto wanted to be a ninja who was cool until he realized what being a ninja was with Haku and Zabuza. And then he was like, yo, I don't care about being a ninja anymore. Like, he was like, I'm gonna form my own ninja way. That's even how Naruto's ninja way came around. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I never turn my back on my friends, and I never go back on my word. Like, that was literally his character was born from the first arc. So it's like, when you think about it, yeah, Boruto's just very underwhelming. I mean, I keep giving it chances. Like, people say Boruto sucks. I don't think so. But I do think they're falling short. They're falling off, and they're falling short of what they could be doing. They're definitely squandering their potential for sure. I mean, there's a built-in audience fan base who just wants to come back and read Naruto and see Naruto in action every week. And, you know, even when they set Boruto up, they set it up like, you know, Boruto let it be very known and clear, like, look, this is not my dad's story, this is my story, it won't even be like my dad's story. But I also felt like, with that being said, you have a lot more room to just flesh Naruto out as a character, as a father. Like, just really, like, show us, okay, a different layer of Naruto. This is something we just haven't seen yet, you know? But I mean, you know, fingers crossed that they do it. I mean, obviously, I'm a fan of Naruto to the end, man. I love Naruto. I'm rewatching Shippuden right now, and I don't keep up with Boruto's the show. I don't keep up with the show at all. I just like reading the canon content. I don't really care for filler, and I know, like, they have anime canon filler, like, it's filler to the manga, but to the anime it's canon, and it's supposed to, like, flesh out everyone's characters. That's cool, just not interested. You know, I don't really need that. I'll just watch it in clips or something later, but I'll watch it in clips later. But for sure, they're just squandering their potential. They're spinning their wheels too much. I think they just need to, like, they need to agree that, okay, this is where we're going, and just sit down and do that. And for all I know, that's what they're doing. But if they are doing that and that's what's going on, it's very sloppy right now. It's very sloppy. Yeah, and that's very true too. That is true. And you know what else? they're closer to it. I'll say that too. They're very close to the work that they put out. So for them, I mean, yeah, like I could totally understand, like for someone like Kishimoto, yeah, I could see Kishimoto just being like, look, like this is my story. I know how I want it to be. I don't really need any extra ideas. Excuse me. But I could totally see it. I mean, yeah, I could see that being a thing too. But you know what else? A lot of these popular mangakas, they're not really they're never their whole even their big start, they have editors who really like, you know, revise their writing. You know, like Toriyama's original script for Naruto was completely different. You know, Naruto was originally the son of the Nine Tails until someone brought it in like, hey, look, like, nah, I don't think that's a good idea. You know, maybe we should make him the son of the fourth Hokage, and oh yeah, let's go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, like, so there are like little changes that are made in between production to where we actually get the final product. And I mean, you know, I just think Kishimoto, like, his involvement right now it's appreciated, but I mean, there's just more places they could be going and taking the story right now. I feel like also the fact that Kishimoto is the editor for someone else writing his story, his bad ideas are just going unchecked right now. So, like, you know, Kishimoto is just a dope artist. He came up with a dope concept, and the editor gave him the story, and it became Naruto. But then he was already the guy. He dropped Boruto and Naruto. He dropped all of that to go create something else. And when that didn't work, he just came back, you know. And now he's the guy, I feel like, that's, you know, approving whatever goes out under the brand. And yeah, it's crazy to say, but it is true. Like, it's very, like, even with Dragon Ball Z, I mean, it's widely known that Toriyama really didn't want to keep going with Dragon Ball Z after Cell. Like, after Cell, he was pretty much done, ready to move on and go somewhere else. And they pushed him to keep doing Dragon Ball Z just because it was so popular. So he just ended up doing the Buu Saga, and a lot of fans don't like that saga. Like, the Buu Saga is the weakest one in Dragon Ball Z. That's why. I mean, the editors, like, even Cell's design is so similar to Frieza, and a lot of people don't like it. Even Toriyama didn't like it. Toriyama actually thought semi-perfect Cell, he wanted the semi-perfect Cell form to be his final form. That was his favorite form. But the editor was like, I don't like it. It looks too weird. So then they went with perfect Cell. And that's what I'm saying. Like, these guys, most of the time they're writing it, but they're just coming out with, like, outlines or nice little, like, okay, this is where the script could go. But then someone else is like, yeah, but this is how, if it goes there, then this is how we should get there. And with Kishimoto, man, I'm like, what is he doing? Like, I love Naruto. I think we all can agree we all love Naruto, but it's like, what are you doing, man? Like, God, like, these are some of our favorite characters. Like, we're gonna give you the money. Like, we'll give you the money. We'll pay you. Like, we'll give you the money if you deliver us a dope Naruto story. We're willing to pay, but there's a lot of opportunities being missed right now, man. So many opportunities being missed. And it's not the end of the world. I mean, it'll get better. I feel like by the time the time skip comes around, like, all the criticisms that we have are going to be gone. Like, genuinely, I believe that. I don't think the criticisms will even still be a thing by the time the time skip comes around. Pretty sure we'll all be so mesmerized by just how dope it is. It'll just be like, wow, like, they really actually pulled it off. But I get little updates on the anime too, and the anime, I hear, like, for the anime canon, they're fleshing out Kawaki and Himawari, and they're really, like, giving the side characters a chance. Yeah, I did. The fan-made film for Dragon Ball, amazing. It was amazing. There's actually a series, bro. There's a fan-made Dragon Ball series that is so good, and it's underrated. I don't think people even know the name of it. It's, like, that small. And there's, like, 3 episodes out. It takes them, like, a year or 2 to make one episode. It's, like, all fan-made, all hand-animated in the Dragon Ball Broly style. The Dragon Ball Z Broly, the Dragon Ball Super Broly style. Like, that super hand animation, super fluid animation. And it's like, bro, fan-animated, godlike. You should check it out. And it's like Gohan dies in the first episode, and Goku's dead. It's like after Dragon Ball Z, but before Super. And, like, Goku's dead. He's not even around. And then Gohan just died. Like, I think Gotenks lost an eye in an episode, and Piccolo is a god now. Bro, it's crazy. You gotta go check it out. Yeah, you're talking about Legend, a Dragon Ball film, a Dragon Ball tale, but there's another one. Right. And I love the new designs and the new forms they came up with, like that Sun Wukong mode. Just absolutely insane. Insane, bro. Insane. I'm trying to find man, I really want to give you this. That's it. Dragon Ball Deliverance. That was the one. Dragon Ball, the one you're talking about is Legend. That's the new one that just dropped. But there's one that came out last year called Dragon Ball Deliverance. Look up episode 3 and just let your mind be blown. You're gonna bust like 30 nuts. It's insane, bro. Like Vegeta goes Super Saiyan 4 and he violates Broly, and it's fucking amazing, yo. Dragon Ball Deliverance. Trust me. Thank me later. Thank me later. Dragon Ball Deliverance episodes 2 and 3. Those are the best ones. The first episode is just Gohan, and he's fighting a Namekian. But that second and third episode, you got Pan and Bulla using their Super Saiyan transformation. What's Vegeta's daughter's name? It is Bulla, right? Bulla. Yeah, it's Pan and Bulla. They're Super Saiyans, and like Goten and Trunks, they're like Super Saiyan. Oh my God, it's so epic, bro. And it's like in that Dragon Ball Broly style. Like the Legend one, it's kind of a mix between like Avatar Last Airbender meets like old school Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball Deliverance is like straight updated Dragon Ball, like the color schemes, the way that they approach the colors, and the way that they approach the line art, and just everything is fantastic. But even the voice acting, fantastic, yo. It's like it really sounds like it looks and feels like an actual Dragon Ball Toei produced anime. That's how good it was. Like, and it's an actual show. Like, there's 3 episodes. Fourth episode, the third episode came out last year. So I mean that, it stands to reason that the 4th episode should drop sometime in the next couple months. Probably even before the year comes in. And oh my God, like, yo, I'm talking about if you watch it, like, you're gonna really be blown the fuck away. Like, that action in the fight scenes, it's like they really captured that spectacle from Dragon Ball Z. And why is it taking me so long to get into a match? Am I in a lobby? I'm not. But yeah, I mean, Dragon Ball is taking very interesting steps. I need to get into more anime, actually, because, man, I've been kind of slacking. I literally have been rewatching Naruto and Shippuden like over and 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 over again. Like, I literally do nothing but watch Shippuden at this point. It's pretty fucking sad. That's all I watch. Like, I love Naruto, but not that much. And you would think I love it that much because I watch it so much, but no. I just need new anime to watch. I mean, that's just really it. Yeah. Honestly, one that I need to rewatch is Full Metal Alchemist. I haven't seen that in a while. Full Metal's so good, though. Like, so good, bro. So good. But Demon Slayer is one that, like, it's the only new anime that I checked out, and I don't even remember who told me to go watch it. I still haven't seen My Hero. I still haven't seen My Hero Academia. But to be fair, yeah, Brotherhood, yeah. But I've rewatched Brotherhood like 7 times. So I might just actually, this time around, I might go rewatch the original. I know the original is like absolute butt crack. And I watched it. I actually watched the original before I even watched Brotherhood. Well, that's not true. I watched Brotherhood when I lived in Malaysia. But when I moved back to America, I watched the original and then I watched Brotherhood. I watched it all in order. But I've seen Brotherhood too many times. I'm gonna go rewatch the original just to get that feel. get that nostalgia. I really want to watch older anime too. Like Yu Yu Hakusho is another one. I watched Yu Yu Hakusho recently again. So good. That's honestly my favorite anime. I think it's better than Dragon Ball. Personally, in my opinion, Yu Yu Hakusho is just way better. Up till the Dark Tournament. After Dark Tournament, the Sensui arc has some really good moments, but overall, it's pretty lackluster. But yeah, I need to get into more anime again. Like that's really been a thing for me. I need to get more into anime, but it's like so much stuff to watch, and I'm a very on-off type of guy. Like I'll start watching something. Excuse me. I've been trying so hard not to yawn on this mic, but yeah, no, I keep like starting up anime and then I'll just stop and I'll just get lazy and I'll watch it again. Naruto is like the only thing I can just watch consistently, and it's because I know like I just get to relive the moments. They have an Inuyasha sequel. I didn't even know that. I haven't even finished Inuyasha. I haven't even really watched Inuyasha. Like well, let me not say that. I've watched Inuyasha. I've seen hella episodes. Isn't his girlfriend Orihime? Or is it Keiko? No, Keiko is Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah, it's Orihime. But I don't. Or is that Bleach? Orihime is Bleach, isn't she? See, that's what I'm saying. Like Inuyasha's just like it's a blur for me. I used to watch it as a kid. I've seen like episodes of it, but I never really sat down and just watched it front to back. Like Naruto, I've sat down and watched front to back all the way through. It is Bleach. Okay, yeah, see, yeah. I haven't finished Bleach either. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll finish Bleach first, and then I'll double back around and I'll watch Inuyasha. Cause like with Bleach, I got up to like which one was it? Which one is the Arrancar or the Espada the like ones? Like which one comes first? Like it's like you got a regular soul or whatever. I don't know what you would call them, but you got like a regular, ghost, demon, apparition, whatever. And then you get a step up, and then it's like, was it the Arrancar, and then you go up higher, and it's Espada, right? Because if that's the case, that's where I was. Like I was at the part where he was fighting. I think his name was Grimjow, or it started with a U, something like that. It was a guy with like a dragon. He had like a dragon sword. And then Ichigo, like he used his Bankai. Was it his Bankai? Yeah, he used his Bankai or something like that. I can't remember. It's been a while since I watched Bleach, man. Because I was binging the hell out of Bleach. Like I was watching episodes nonstop, and then I just fell off of it out of nowhere. But I was really into Bleach for a good minute. But whatever arc that was, because I remember he met like a little girl. Yeah. And then he had like some little girl he met who used to be one of them, right? And then she transformed and she became like an adult. And I remember that was a big deal. And what is going on with this matchmaking? I might have to, yeah, I'll just look for a new lobby or something. Play this instead. I don't want to play S&D. I just feel like that's going to be such a bad move. But yeah. I know, I even heard like Bleach was coming back. I don't know if they came back yet. Have they came back, have they come back yet? Finally. But yeah, I know I heard like there was like a big deal about Bleach coming back, and then I haven't heard anything about it since. Facts. Early next year, true. Hold on, I gotta make a call. Hey, were you coming back on this side anytime soon? Oh, okay, never mind then. Fact. Oh no, I didn't want nothing. I was just trying to see if you're gonna be on the side soon. So I was gonna go. But yeah. Yeah. done rewatching Soul Eater. I haven't seen Soul Eater. What's it even about? Okay. What is this? Oh my god, how did I just get beamed? What is this? Oh god, I suck. Yeah, I've never seen it. What's it about? I've heard a lot about it. I've just never seen it. Cause you know, I hung with the anime crowd in high school, but it was like, I hung with the anime crowd. It's just, oh my god, so many tags. Die. No. Oh god, you see how many tags I just got? Yeah, like give me the general premise. Like, what am I missing out on? Like, what is Soul Eater inhabiting that I just need, that I just don't have? I need to know. Oh my god. So many bullets I just put in this guy. Okay, so many bullets I just put in him that just went nowhere. Critically ineffective. And that's an enemy. I was gonna say, like, hello? Yeah, I need that Soul Eater synopsis. I'm willing to check it out. That's my whole thing. Like, I'd be down to check out anime. It's just for me, like, there's so many. It's about soul reapers collecting demon souls to increase their powers, essentially. Okay. It sounds like yeah, that sounds like an interesting premise. That sounds like something I can get behind. See, like for me with anime, especially recently, like bruh, I just don't be wanting to watch like something that's too similar to something I've seen before. If that makes any sense. Oh my god, I just got a sick ass control. Yeah. But yeah, I mean that's always what it is. It's always about that for me, you know. Like there's so many anime protagonists that just like so similar that like I end up just like, okay. I just end up being like underwhelmed and just not even checking it out at the time. And I hate that. I really hate that about myself, mainly because there's just so much good anime I end up missing out on, but it's like at the same time, just knowing myself, if I checked the anime out and it was just like another Naruto or another, you know. Yeah, exactly. Like if I watch another Naruto or another Goku, I'm gonna lose my mind. Like I actually want to see an anime character who's not good at this point. Like, you know, for a while I was watching like a lot of harem ecchi anime or like just even just a lot of like ecchi because it was just so different. Like it was anime, it was different. It just wasn't a shonen. Like, so I was into it for a long time. I actually went on like a long binge of I just had a list of just like ecchi, and I just watched nothing but that. Like honestly, my favorite like anime that I know a lot of people don't know is Nazu no Kanojo X, cause it's just about a guy trying to get his first kiss yeah, it was just about a guy trying to get his first kiss in middle school. It was actually really good. And and the show ended and he never even got the kiss. That was like the most disappointing part. Or like Rosario X Vampire. Such a good show, man. So underrated. Like, yo. There's just so many more good anime out there than shonen. Like, and every time I see people hyping up anime, it's just a lot of shonen. My Hero, Black Clover. I've never seen Black Clover. I've never even heard anyone say anything about Black Clover, honestly. I've seen like hella clips of My Hero. I even know like a little bit about My Hero. I just don't watch it, but Black Clover, I've never heard of. I've heard of it. I just never heard anyone talk about it. I've never met anyone who I don't think I've met anyone who watched it, or if they did watch it, they just never talked about it. But yeah, a lot of anime protagonists they're just Naruto. They're just like, my friends. You know, it's like, okay, cool. I get it. But, yeah. Give me more. Just give me more. That's all. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I'll check it out, though. I'll check Black Clover out. But I just know, like, even Tanjiro, like, I hate... That's the one problem I have with Demon Slayer, is that it's literally a carbon copy of just shonen anime. I think the biggest thing about Demon Slayer that I like over a lot of other anime is simply the fact that... Oh my god, how did I not kill him? Get out of here. But nah, like, you know, Demon Slayer was cool, but my favorite thing about Demon Slayer is that Tanjiro is just not the guy. The thing I love the most about Demon Slayer is that every time Tanjiro meets another Hashira, they're just like so OP, and Tanjiro literally loses. Like, every arc, Tanjiro has literally, a Hashira has died. Like, you know what I'm saying? Basically on his watch. And, you know, he's not the guy. He's just not the guy. It's like they're dying on his watch, but it wouldn't matter if it was on his watch or someone else's, because the Hashira are the guys, and even they can't stand a chance against the guys. And then Tanjiro's not even the guy, you know, he's not as much of one of the guys as they are. So then you got, you know, a main character who just, he's not the guy. He's just not the best, and I love that about it. I love that, oh my god, I just banged him through that wall. Holy Christ. But yeah, that's like literally my favorite thing about Demon Slayer, is that Tanjiro isn't the best character. Now, I will say that it's BS sometimes how Tanjiro and his friends get away from things. But, like, the best part about Demon Slayer is, one, you know, the supporting characters are better than the main. And what's more is that, you know, even when Tanjiro gets his rage moments, he still loses. Like, I love that. I just love that. I love tragic stories. I love tragedies. Like, I just love seeing Tanjiro get mad and try and tee up, and then demons are just still stepping on him and laughing in his face. Like, yeah, you're too weak. Yeah, they get away with some absolute bullshit several times. But I just love that it doesn't even matter, because sometimes when they get away with their bullshit, it's like sometimes when they get away with their BS, there's still like a tragic element of just like, yeah, you got, like, this isn't the happy ending you guys think it's gonna be. I just love that about the story, honestly. Like, that just makes it so much more worthwhile to me to watch it and to check it out. Because now I'm like, okay, wow, like, they're really gonna cross this line. Like, okay, his sister just got her head cut off. Wow, they're really doing it. Or like, wow, this is the main character, and the main character is literally just like getting feasted on. Oh my god, these kids are getting slayed right now. Are you seeing this? Yeah, the Entertainment District arc, it, you know, I heard about it before it actually was animated, and I was just like, wow, like, I can't believe what I'm hearing, you know, because when I heard about it, it was before they actually animated any of it. Like, I was hearing about it from the anime, because not the anime, I'm kidding. I was hearing about it from the manga, that's what I meant to say. And yeah, I was hearing about it because of the manga. And it was just like, you know, hearing about it was just like, whoa, there's no way. Like, this, you know, I was just like, this Demon Slayer shit is just like, really, these guys, wow. It's just like, wow, man, these guys are really, they're willing to go there. I thought that was just awesome. I just really thought it was so dope that they were willing to just take it there. In an anime. Okay, cool. Actually, I don't even want this to be right there. That'd be so cool. I didn't start reading until after that arc. Yeah, I might have to start reading it, honestly. I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice just not reading the Demon Slayer manga, to be honest. But at the same time, I just want to see it animated and just be surprised. You know what I mean? Like I don't wanna go read the Demon Slayer manga and then I don't wanna go read the Demon Slayer manga and then they animate it and then I'm like, wow, you know, I'm watching it animated and it's just not hitting the same because, you know. I would much rather just watch it. As opposed to like Super, which like, you know, Dragon Ball Super, their manga's out. And their manga's like a huge deal or whatever. But like, what I sort of like about Dragon Ball Super's manga is that, well, not sort of like, but the only reason I'm really kind of following Dragon Ball Super's manga is just because I know the anime is so far off. That like, honestly, waiting for them to animate it would just be nonsense. Like, really. It really does. It just genuinely makes sense for me to be waiting for them to animate that. Although I did just actually see this morning that they, it got leaked that Super's coming back next year, so.
Reloading. Enemy at the shanty town.
Yeah. Like Super, I'm like, okay, I need, like, the Tournament of Power ended in such a good spot that I'm like, okay, you know, them animating this is gonna be like prime. Like, it's gonna be prime stuff, so I can just wait. Like, I can wait on that.
Next hard point. Let's go.
And plus, I don't know, the Broly movie just gave me like a renewed sense of maybe they're going in the right direction, and we just can't see it yet. Like the Super manga got me in that like, oh wow, okay, like, you know, maybe.
Hard point contested. The enemy is the hard point.
Like, if you really been keeping up with what like the development that Super's been going through in the manga, I really didn't expect them to be able to take it anywhere else that was going to be really interesting at all. and they've definitely done that. Like they've done more than that, honestly. I think they've done their fair share in some. They have not disappointed. I mean, well, they've disappointed because it's not in the areas that I thought that they would.
Reloading.
Like, I genuinely thought that, please, teammate, come here, help me. Thank you. But nah, I really didn't see Dragon Ball I didn't see Dragon Ball going down any interesting avenue ever again. And, I mean, they've renewed some of the interest. Like I said, they've just done enough to differentiate themselves from the last couple Dragon Ball arcs that I'm like, okay, I can get back with it now. Like Goku and Vegeta not being the strongest anymore is like the main point of like, I'm back. I'm with you. I'm locked in. Let's see where this goes.
Hard point secure.
Like even Black Frieza is just enough. Like just literally just wow. Okay, you made Frieza the strongest again. Interesting. Very interesting choice. Just something I didn't see. Something I just didn't really expect from the Dragon Ball team, especially not right now. Like we got Broly right now. Oh, that was a beautiful double kill. But you know, we got Broly. He just came in. Broly just kind of became a thing. And I was just expecting the Dragon Ball team to really take us. Well, no, I think the idea is that Ultra Instinct is it. I don't think he's gonna use it too much of it. I honestly don't even think he's supposed to. Yeah, he's not going any further than this. Ultra Instinct is it. Ultra Instinct's his last form, and then, you know, after Ultra Instinct, I really couldn't tell you. Like, that's really, from my understanding, I mean, that's it, man. But, I get more ammo. I need to really do that. I don't know where they are. Oh god.
Friendly VTOL on station for overwatch.
But yeah, I mean, if you even peep, like, if you read the newer chapters, like even Ultra Instinct is the strongest. There's no level beyond Ultra Instinct. It's just more his technique at this point. Like Goku just needs to perfect his technique, and once his technique gets better, he'll be able to fight anyone. But I mean, they just keep raising the stakes, and I don't think he can achieve, pass Ultra Instinct. I just think he has to hone his Ultra Instinct to become better. Because so far, I mean, it's like it's the ultimate power, but Goku himself doesn't utilize it in the ultimate way. So it's hindering. That's the only thing that's hindering. No, not even. Right now, Goku is, yeah, no, he's still not even as strong as Beerus. I mean, Beerus is stronger than Goku right now. And Vegeta even just got stronger than Goku with his new form. So, I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, right now, they're just giving, like, that's what I'm saying. They're really giving me something to sink my teeth into, bro. It's interesting. Even if it's not necessarily good or bad, it's just interesting. Like I've wanted to see Vegeta get his thing for a while now. Now he's getting closer to the gods of destruction. I'm like, okay, cool. That's good. I can roll with that. I can get with that for real. It's less about it being better so much as in terms of a fight and longevity. I mean, Vegeta's got the edge. You know, Ultra Ego, his thing is the more damage he takes, the stronger he gets because he's more blood-fueled and more, like, bloodthirsty and rage-filled. So, like, Goku's transformation has to do with him being calm and, like, at peace. Like, he has to keep his heart at peace in order to utilize Ultra Instinct. Whereas Ultra Ego is, no, I'm not at peace, I'm angry. It's like rage. It's like beat me down and I'm going to get more angry and I'm going to like charge up and just keep coming back at you. Like every time you punch me, it's just like the burn of that punch, is the sting and the burn of the punch is just going to fire me up more. And so that's literally that's the premise behind Ultra Ego and its power. So for me, I'm like, man, you know, literally like Goku's fighting the new villain. And like, you know, Goku's trying to keep his heart at peace and keep his heart still, but he's also in a fight. And so it's like if Goku like loses his focus for a second, or if Goku just isn't like completely at peace and he lets his emotions even get the better of him for a second, then his Ultra Instinct is less effective, and then his evasion isn't as effective either. And so when you think about it like that, and then you got Vegeta who's like fighting people who are like way stronger than him, right? And Vegeta's fighting people way stronger than him, and oh my bad, okay. Yeah, he's fighting people stronger than him, and to top that off, they're beating him down, and he's just getting mad and just laughing. Like, he's just like, oh yeah, I love this. Like, this is great. Like, I like that better. I just love that. I love that for their characters. It's like they're saying they get stronger as they fight. They literally found a way to tie that into Vegeta's character and just make him stronger. I literally love it. I can't get enough of it, bro. And plus, Vegeta's like my favorite character. So like, Vegeta's my favorite character. So like, they literally can do no wrong with Vegeta in my eyes. Honestly, truly. I just like the fact that in the end, there's just nobody able to be like, okay, like, Goku's so OP, like, nobody can beat Goku. Like, I hate when people give me that argument, like, oh, nobody can beat Goku. Gohan Beast, it's supposed to be his dormant potential, like, after he got Ultimate and Super Saiyan 2, there was still potential to grow that he just never utilized, so... It's like kind of Ultimate again. It's like Ultimate, but again, with the color this time. It's like literally Gohan's Ultimate thing. I mean, yeah, it is. It's kind of his, like, it's his new Ultimate form. I mean, Toriyama actually recently talking about it. He was talking about how Gohan was just one of those characters for him. That, like, he was supposed to be, like, the guy that was able to do it all. in Dragon Ball, and even Toriyama was just talking about like how, I mean, he just felt like a lot of the newer writers just don't utilize Gohan at all. Like that was really the big thing. He's just like, yeah, no one utilizes Gohan, and he just wanted Gohan to be on par with everything. And Piccolo too. Piccolo got a new form, so I understand it. I totally understand it. But I just like the fact, like I just love the fact that it's not just a Goku show anymore. And it hasn't been a Goku show for a while now. I mean, even like people criticizing Super, just like, oh, Super's not good, Goku just wins, Goku just shows up and powers up and that's it. Wrong. Like, actually a wrong answer. Yeah, Piccolo's huge now. He's fucking massive, and he's orange, and he's buff, and he's menacing, and he's a villain again. Like, he's, well, not a villain, I don't think he's a villain, he's definitely, he has that villain presence to him, and he's menacing again. There's actual sense of power behind Piccolo. Like, when you think Piccolo, you don't just think he's just another side character that's, you know, you don't think he's just another guy who's just there to, you know, train the kids, babysit the kids. Like, no, this is a Piccolo that's gonna join the fight again, and I like that. Like, we needed that. We needed that Piccolo for a while, and we just haven't gotten it. But, very much big on just it not being the Goku show. I mean, honestly, that's like the biggest thing for me. Like, honestly, all the other changes that they've made in Super are cool, but the fact that it's not the Goku show is the best part to me. Like, almost every villain that they've introduced in Super has been beaten by someone other than Goku, and I love that about the show. Like, I love reminding people of how Super's gone. Name one villain that Goku's been beaten so far. No one can. No one can. No one can tell me the villain that Goku's beating that, you know what I'm saying, he just showed up. Everyone had a hard time when Goku showed up and he ended it. Like, no, that's not a thing right now in Dragon Ball. Modern day Dragon Ball, Goku Black got beat by Zeno. Tournament of Power was won by 17. You feel me? Like, so that's what I'm loving. I'm loving that aspect of Super right now. Like, bro, they couldn't be doing any better in my personal opinion. It literally gets no better than what it is right now. I'm trying to even think of other villains in Super, because like Super hasn't had but oh my god. I'm dead. But yeah, I mean Piccolo, like people always try and look at Super and they say like, oh, Goku, but I highly disagree. Goku hasn't really been like main character status in a very long time. I mean, obviously he's the main character, but like someone always shows up to handle his villains right now. It's evident. Like, if you just watch it, it's just clear. I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. Moro arc, Oob actually, Oob is the one who defeated Moro. Frieza defeated the new villain. Like, the Tournament of Power was won by 17. Goku Black was beaten by Zeno. What was the arc before that? Oh, it was the Universe 6 tournament. Who won that? Piccolo, right? Was it Piccolo or was it no, it was the Beerus's friend. Beerus's friend. They gave the W to him. Remember, he wasn't a real fighter, and then they lied and they said that he was a fighter, and they told Goku he was stronger than Beerus. And then he went to the fight, and then he punched Hit, and then Hit just forfeited the match. So, I'm just in love with the fact that Goku's not the guy just showing up and just beating everyone up. They're actually giving other characters a chance. I love it. I can't get enough of it, honestly, genuinely. Yeah, they violated Hit. They set him up to be so badass, and then it just went nowhere. Yeah, it's disappointing, but it makes sense. It makes sense. I as much as we hate to see some of the decisions made, they make sense. You know, like Hit is a viable threat for the Universe 6, but I mean, if Jiren's gonna be anything, you can't have Hit do anything to Jiren. I mean, if Hit does anything to Jiren and it works, then Jiren just automatically comes down a tier. You know what I'm saying? Like, it comes back, like even Frieza. Like Cell, if Frieza had fought Cell and Z, it would have been terrible. Like, they would have eviscerated Frieza. He would have been such a joke after that. It would have been like nonsensical to even bring him back after that. So I get it. Honestly, see, the thing about Hit was in a bad spot already, because even though he posed a challenge to the main characters and the main heroes, I mean, let's be honest, like, Hit was just fluff. You know, he was just there for a minute and he was gone. So this is one of those situations where you hate to see it. It's one of those situations where you really hate to see it, but I mean, you know, it happens. It happens because it kind of has to. This ISO has no recoil. Oh man, this ISO is so good. Is that a thing? Oh my god, I gotta pick it up. I gotta pick it up. Please stop using it. I just hope that the guy using the fin does not drop it. Ah! It's just natural progression, though. Hit just had to fall off. His sacrifice wasn't in vain either. I mean, Jiren served as a more than mighty replacement for what Hit was supposed to represent in that Universe 6 arc to me. Oh my god, I was sacrificed him. Jesus Christ. But yeah, he's. Ooh, I need to get that. Yeah, give me that. Yeah, Hit served. He didn't fall off in vain either. I mean, Hit fell off so Jiren could be great. You know what I'm saying? Like Hit walked so Jiren could actually fly. I mean, did Jiren fly? I mean, boy, you know, Jiren really did it all. Oh yeah, no, the first episode for Deliverance is the weakest episode. I'ma say it now. But once you get to 2 and 3, the animation quality, the voice acting quality shoots up dramatically. Like, I'm talking about almost 90%. The only thing that carries over is the actual storyline itself, but everything else, I mean, yeah, it's completely different, almost altogether. But see, that first episode has such a good premise. Once you get to the end of that first episode, you're hooked. You're hooked. And that's what I'm saying. That's what Dragon Ball needs. Dragon Ball needs it. Boruto needs it. You know what I'm saying? You watch Deliverance, the way that first episode ends is like, wait, there's no way. And then it is, oh, he's hacker, he's a hacker. He's a hacker. Yeah, he's a hacker. Whoa, that was so faulty. I don't know. Maybe he's not a hacker, but that was. I think that was Atomic from Vanguard, and I don't think that's supposed to be in this game. So I feel like he was hacking. I feel like he had an unlock tool. But then again, I mean, he only went 27 to 19. He could have been. He could have been a. Yeah, bro. Episode 2 of Deliverance is where the meat and the potatoes is at. Just oh my god, just wait. Once it gets there, you're gonna be so stoked. So stoked. I mean, really, man. Excuse me. But yeah, if you ask me, that's what it needs. It needs something like Deliverance. I feel like Deliverance is the best fan project because they've brought something to the table that nobody in anime is willing to bring right now. And that's just that straight up, we don't care. This story is about to go somewhere where you did not see it going. And we're going to come out of left field with it, and it's going to break you. It's going to break you off rip. Like, they want to break you. They want to make sure you know. Like, this is it. This is the one. And they're putting that work in for it. Honestly, Krillin should die. Krillin should die again, and they shouldn't resurrect him. They should kill Krillin and make his daughter the strongest human. I mean, his wife is literally an android, so she's like half android. She should have like a higher ki balance, and then I don't know. They could buff her somehow. I mean, I think it could work.
Right. Kills the enemy, collects their tags, and takes them to the drop-off points. We have control. Crush them.
Like, they gotta kill someone big off. Make people invested in Dragon Ball again. Like, really hook us back in, bro. And make it permanent. Like, I feel like if they're gonna kill like someone like Krillin off, make it permanent. Don't just kill him just to bring him back like in 2 or 3 episodes with some Dragon Balls. No, like kill him and make it to where the dragon's like, bro, like you can't wish this guy back. Like, he's been brought back too many times. It's gonna break the universe. Like, if I bring him back anymore, it's over. Like, we're all done. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Yes, and it gets even better. Just like, bro, I'm telling you, it gets better. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta honestly is nothing. Like, yeah, they give you that taste. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is nothing. Trust me. Like, once you see what's next, you're not even gonna care about Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta anymore. It's gonna be like a little drop in the bank. And like, imagine everyone like my surprise, like people like me who are Vegeta fans. Like, bro, when you see Vegeta go Super Saiyan 3, you're like, oh, he's serious. But then you watch episode 3 and you're like, oh, Vegeta's more than serious. Vegeta's a problem. Like, whoa, like they made Vegeta a problem here. That's the treatment he should have got in Dragon Ball Super and Z. I mean, like, Vegeta just should have got better treatment, yo. Honestly. And Dragon Ball Deliverance is literally everything that Dragon Ball fans want. Like, it's everything we wanted. It's everything we want. It's like, just give me more of this, honestly. I mean, seriously, like, come on. Give me this again, over and over, consistently. And I think you got my money. Like, you just, I'll give you my money.
UAV is out of fuel. Returning.
I'll give Toriyama my money. I mean, I love the world of Dragon Ball. I love the world of Dragon Ball. I love the world Naruto's created. I love all of it, bro. It's like, yeah. Yeah, his evolved state, I mean, the Royal Blue, Super Saiyan Royal Blue or whatever they call it, like, yeah, it's very mid, it's very lackluster. They could have done much better, I agree.
Enemy
wholeheartedly. But you know what though? I will say this, like, the lack of inspiration for Vegeta's transformations, as disheartening as it is, I'm gonna be real, I don't like the transformations in Super. I don't like any of them. I don't even like Instinct, to be honest. I hate all of the Super transformations, honestly. I think they're all garbage, if I'm being real with you. And the only reason I even feel that way is mainly because I was trying to focus up right there. The only reason I don't really like the new transformations in Super is because they're all so redundant. There's always a color associated, and I don't really. I think it's just getting pretty Power Rangers-y right now. Like, it's very Power Rangers-esque. It's just, yeah, it just gives me Power Rangers energy, and this dude is like straight deleting me right now. Okay, Doko. But yeah, I just, yeah, you know, it's, I don't like the colors associated with it. Like, I don't really care for Super Saiyan White and, yes, yeah, Omen, that's what they call it, Ultra Instinct Omen. Yeah, Omen's like the really good one. Like, that's actually his new power-up. His new power-up is him using that one again. So he uses the black hair Ultra Instinct because he can actually utilize his emotional state. Like, he can utilize his Saiyan emotions while in Ultra Instinct. So it's like he has that evasiveness, plus he can actually utilize his anger to attack better. So, I mean, you know, it's a cool addition. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I don't want to die right there. Yeah, there's guys over there too. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, I could tell. But yeah, I mean, you know, it's like Super Saiyan Blanco. Like, if you remember when we were all kids, you know, everyone was like, oh, look, it's Super Saiyan 5. And it's just like a Super Saiyan 4 design with white hair. You know, it gives me that vibe, like that Super Power Rangers, you know, oh, we got colors, like we got the Blue Ranger, and the Red Ranger, and the Orange Ranger, and the Green Ranger, and the Pink Ranger, like we got Super Saiyan Pink, we got Super Saiyan White, we got Super Saiyan Blue, we got Super Saiyan Royal Blue, we got, with Vegeta, we got Super Saiyan Purple, you know what I'm saying, Gohan, we got another version of Super Saiyan White, it's like, it's just getting repetitive. Then we got Orange Piccolo, and we got Yellow Piccolo. Like, there's a Yellow Piccolo now. So they got Yellow Piccolo, Orange Piccolo. They got Gohan, yellow, black, and white. They got Goku, yellow, black, white, red, and blue. You know what I mean? It's just too many colors. I think just give me some techniques. Like, that's why I like that they're not giving Goku any more forms. Leave it at Ultra Instinct. Let Goku get stronger in his base and his other forms, and then every time he goes Ultra Instinct, he's going to be unbeatable, and then we could just leave it there. You know what I'm saying? Let's leave it there. Like, no more colors. Let's just make it where Ultra Instinct is the last thing he pulls out, and that's been my problem with the new manga that they've been dropping with Super, is like, Goku just keeps spamming Ultra Instinct and getting beaten up in it, and I'm like, man, Ultra Instinct was supposed to be the one. Like, it was supposed to be the one where Goku could never really control it, but when he does it, everyone's gonna have a bad day if they're around him. So, you know, I'm still a little on the fence about all of it, honestly. I'm just gonna make this gun garbage. Yeah. I'm just making my gun so trash right now. Yeah, this gun is gonna suck. It's about to be so inaccurate. I'm about to not hit any shots, and I'm probably gonna go like super negative. Either I'm gonna be really bad, or this game's gonna be just cracked because I'm gonna be moving so fast. Like, either I'm gonna be moving really fast, I'm gonna be really angry because I'm dying over and over and over again, or I'm going to, yeah. But yeah, you know, Super Saiyan. I mean, not Super Saiyan, but all the new forms in Super. They need to take the colors away. Stop marking every transformation with a color, and I think we'll be just fine. That's like literally the only thing that they're doing wrong. To me. Because I love Super. Like, I actually have no problems with Super. That's like my only complaint is the colors. Having the way that they designate these, even them straight up just calling Super Saiyan Blue was an issue to me. I really didn't like that. And then the official name that they gave it, that Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, I just didn't get either. I'm like, that's confusing, and then Blue is just so simple, it's like elementary. Are they behind?
Enemy's taken the hard point. Location secure. We're about to launch. Location secure.
Blue killed God hype so quick. Actually though, like God was just supposed to be like the big deal. Like that was supposed to be the big kahuna, the fish that like we were frying and everyone was just waiting to see what it tasted like. And then we got it and then it was like, okay. A new one, alright, sure. So this is the one, right? And it's like, oh no, this isn't the one actually, it's the next one. Well actually no, because now that he has Super Saiyan Blue, he now has Kaioken on top of it. Like, alright, it's cool, but like it's just beating a horse to death. Yeah, like, yeah, don't even, you know what it is? And that's another one too, like, I knew we were gonna get this once we got red hair Goku. Like, once we got a red Super Saiyan, I was losing hope already. Oh my god, they just got worked so bad. I was losing hope already, I'm not gonna lie to you, I really was. When we got God, I wasn't even hyped for God, I actually didn't like it. I didn't like Super Saiyan God because of the colors. The colors have always been my biggest gripe. I thought yellow was enough. I didn't think we needed more colors. But, you know, we got colors, and then called the color God, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I actually thought God would have been better if they did it with the Super Saiyan 4 design. If Toriyama just kept the Super Saiyan 4 design, made that the Super Saiyan God, I think it would have been better. And then we could have went to blue, and I honestly think it would have been very different. Because if we go from Super Saiyan 4 to regular Goku with blue hair, I mean, you know, I don't really like blue. I don't like blue as a, well, I like blue the transformation. I don't think the color of blue is a good color to pick. I think if they were going to do a color for Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, you know, the God of Super Saiyan, the Super Saiyan form of the God of the Super Saiyan, or whatever you want to call it. I felt like if they were going to do that, honestly, I said a more regal color, like they should have made it like a Super Saiyan purple. Like if they did purple, if purple was the color by default, I would have loved it more. Just because I feel like purple is such a royal color. You know, when you think of a royalty, you think gold and purple. In my opinion, that's me. When I think of royalty, I think gold, I think purple, you know, like Prince, like purple lion type of purple. Like, I really see that. So, you know, if for me, it would have been cool if Goku went from like his Super Saiyan 4 transformation, and then he went back to his base transformation with like a purple, you know, like basically the black hair Ultra Instinct, but with a hint of purple in the coloring. Like, not just directly purple hair, like Beerus purple hair. But like a little, like, you know, his hair is black with like purple highlights. I think that could have been cool with like red eyes. Way better. Especially, like I said, if it came directly after like Super Saiyan 4. Like you got God with the series of Super Saiyan 4. That was the God because they're monkeys. They're like alien monkey people. Like why would the God of them not look like a human monkey hybrid or like a Saiyan monkey hybrid, right? Super Saiyan 4 is such a there's like so much with that thing. It's literally perfect. You think God of Saiyans, I don't know if I'm the only one in this, but when I think God of Saiyans, I automatically just visualize Super Saiyan 4. Like the Great Ape. The Great Ape transformation is key to the Saiyan race. So why is it that the God of Saiyans looks like a man monkey? I don't know, that's just always bothered me. I feel like the only reason they didn't do it was for one very simple reason, and that is, Dragon Ball GT is just not really liked. It's not popular. I feel like they didn't do it because GT is not popular. And it's a shame because, like, who cares? Yeah, GC's not popular, but I mean, Super Saiyan 4 is pretty popular. But I just always thought, man, it's such a missed opportunity for them not to do that. Get out of here! Don't try and beat me up. See that? You know, just try to beat each other to death. With that stick? With that gun? I call that gun stick. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Dragon Ball could be given so much, but I mean, after everything Dragon Ball's given, I'm not even mad, honestly. I'm just not even mad. Man, he really bad, dude. I mean, they've like, I would say consistently, semi-consistently. I mean, Dragon Ball's been semi-consistent on and off for like the last, what, 40, 50 years now? Like, so, I mean, honestly, the fact that they're even still going in any capacity is just beyond miraculous. So it's like, yeah, fans, us as fans might not be all the way pleased with all the decisions being made, but hey, I'm just glad that there are decisions being made on behalf of Dragon Ball in general. Like, honestly, we could be doing nothing. So they could be dropping like mediocre movies once every 5 years, and then they could just fall off the map again. And honestly, they would make more money that way, if I'm being honest. Like, let's be honest. How many people really just want to see Super take off? Well, not see Super take off, but like, let's be honest. How many people are keeping up with everything Dragon Ball that's been dropped? You know what I mean? Because no one has. No one's keeping up with everything Dragon Ball. Like, realistically. And we all know that if they just took a break, like general audiences who don't know much about Super would still show up to watch the movies. And I feel like they would show up more in droves. Like, I feel like people aren't showing up as much to check Super related out because it's better to drop every month with the new chapter. You know what I'm saying? We get loads of fan content. I mean, so, you know, my perspective, I'm on it. It's just dope that they still doing it. It's just dope that they still drop chapters. It's dope that they still tell the story. I mean, Super's supposed to take place in between the time skip, in between the Buu Saga and GT. Super is supposed to take place in between the end of Dragon Ball Z, the end of the Buu Saga and then the last episode of Z. But, I mean, honestly, you know, I think it's been a little bit longer than that at this point. It was supposed to only be 5 years. It's been more than 5 years in Dragon Ball's timeline. From where I sit, I think that's pretty apparent. But, I mean, like I said, it makes no sense. There's a lot of creative decisions they've made that are very questionable. But they still produce content. That's very impressive. Because if I'm being honest, I don't think Boruto's going to last as long. I mean, just really. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bro. They're going to get crazier. They're going to get crazier, bro. And it's going to get better. Like, this, it just gets better. That's what I really love about it. It gets better. It's like, wow, you guys really didn't pull any punches with this, huh? Yeah, bro, they pulled no punches. And it's all fan-made. That's what I'm saying. Like, we get so much fan content that you really can't even be mad with Super. Like, as much as Super isn't doing what we want it to do, we got Dragon Ball Deliverance. We got Legend. That's what I'm saying. We got Gohan Super Saiyan 4. Like, yo, what could you ask for, bro? We get the fans give us what we want. Like, if Toriyama and those guys aren't going to give us what we want, then the fans will give us what we want, bro. You don't even gotta look too hard to find what you want to find from Dragon Ball. It's everywhere, bro. It's out there. And you don't have to look too hard. But you haven't got to the Royal Spear. once you get to Royal Spear, you'll truly know Dragon Ball for what it should honestly truly be. This is gonna be a good game, mark my words. Watch this. Watch this. You know what? Even Beast Gohan could have been Gohan Super Saiyan 4. That could have been the way that they brought Super Saiyan 4 in the corner. And I would have liked that so much better. Beast Gohan just looks like knockoff Ultra Instinct. And like, it's cool. Don't even, like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was so hyped in the movies when they dropped that transformation. I was like, oh my god, Gohan's alive. Like, this is the moment. But I won't lie to you at all. If I said it, if I didn't sit here and call it what it is, it's an Ultra Instinct knockoff transformation. A pseudo way of making Gohan as good as, you know, Vegeta and Goku right now, I'd be lying to myself and to you. Like, honestly, I really would. Because it's just knockoff Super. It's just knockoff Ultra Instinct for Gohan. It's literally just Gohan Ultra Instinct. As cool as it is, you know, like I said, once again with the colors, it's just a little creatively done. I would love so much more. But, you know, hey, you know, Gohan's relevant again. Can't ask for anything more, honestly. You know, it's just like that at this point. That's kind of where we got in Dragon Ball, unfortunately. That's just kind of the state that it's in right now, and much anyone can do about it. It sucks. It really does suck. No, please don't kill me, please. I'm really feeling bad. Nice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's what I'm saying. Dragon Ball got a lot of people in that space right now where it's like, I wanna hate it, I wanna like it, I'm just in between. The spectacle of it still gets me hype, but I can't lie. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of, we're there with it. It sucks, but that's where we are with it. I mean, you know, it's unfortunate. It's just unfortunate. That's all it comes down to. It's just really unfortunate. Jeez, it's been 3.5 hours already. I've been streaming for forever at this point. But I'm about to hop off stream. I might actually go live on Instagram for a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off.
So what?
Oh, no, not you. Yeah, I know. But, bro, when you get to that episode 3, let me know what you think. Because, yeah, I'm glad I could put you on to something. But, yeah, I'm about to go ahead and get off the game. You have a good night, man. And, yeah.